Bid you hello and welcome to our fair channel. We players are not available at the moment. We are currently setting up stream and adding production value. As proof of this, I, Sep, am talking to you from the past. Yes, this is a recording and I am probably doing something unspeakable at this very moment. But enough chit-chat. I only said all this to give the stream time to actually start and the people a chance to come in. Now, as in the movies, enjoy the pre-movie commercials.
Roll initiative. Yep. Meepo in big trouble. Big doo-doo. But great dragon was Candle. Big doo-doo.
So, would you say this is a big danger, what you're hearing?
I mean, if they fuck me on my tips, I'm bringing them to that town.
Did you say tips or something else?
Tips.
No tips.
Okay, cool.
It depends on the gender of the person I'm guiding.
So,
Fuck
yeah,
you, Mike.
you expose them to the blacksmith, I see.
Alright, so, that was Windswept, with Wanderer. They got some cool music, and, hi, I'm Shump. I do podcast now. Fuck it. Windswept, Lake of Light. Okay, so I think this is cool. I guess you've been waiting long enough. Just gotta figure out what knob to turn, because this is all new to me. That one goes... Oh, yeah, it goes down. It goes down. Cool. Alright, I guess... Roll the show, then. Goodbye.
Why I play it.
And then
I mean,
Torm
really-
goes back to his job working for the Mossad.
You're not supposed to tell everyone about that.
Well, they don't believe it.
I love this Theo messed something up hang tight screen, because for once it's actually applicable.
You
Well, I
messed something
didn't-
up.
Well, I didn't mess anything up. I'm just
Theo.
waiting for Liam to get here, so
You messed up. That's
yeah.
just. I mean, you're the DM. You're supposed
I
to to know what your players are going to do.
Yeah, I know.
Somehow, read their minds or something. Spam says to stop messing up.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to stop messing up when people aren't here.
Nah, you just
Obsidian is
need
playing
to...
Overwatch. The fuck?
What? Why isn't he then showing up?
He probably just doesn't want to.
Theo messed up. Hang tight. You should put a cat hanging on a rope or something.
A
Just
leeched cat.
beside the hang tight. Just
Yeah.
beside it, the cat hanging on a rope.
Like a electrical wire coming down and like sparking up,
That could be cool.
and
That
then a
could be-
cat just hanging off there.
Riot.
Hang in there. Has Spam not requested the... Oh, he can't see it
You
yet.
can't see it yet.
But
All
will he
the
see?
better. Now he knows that something's up.
Oh,
But
oh,
he
oh.
doesn't realize what.
You need to turn on the You need to turn on the bot.
I'm not going to.
Is this the right episode?
48. Yes.
Is this the episode in which we finish Kundrakar?
89.
Ha! No!
At what? Wait a second. We need to know at what episode do you want to finish Kundrakar, so we know when to, get to it.
Preferably,
For now, we are just, delaying it for.
Preferably episode 18.
No. You mean
So we
180,
just,
right?
Yes.
Night
look-
Orange is here.
Oh,
What the hell happened to you?
cool. What do you mean?
He's filling in for Sep.
Yeah. What's the problem?
That yeah. Anyway, how are you guys? You alright?
How was your holiday?
Pretty good.
He-
Yeah.
His hair has gone shorter.
Yeah, I cut my
I
hair cut
can,
before I left.
You cut your
I can
haircut?
tell you're excited by your breathing.
No, really, you are breathing. We can
Sorry.
hear it.
How's that?
Stop breathing.
How's that?
Much
That's
better.
Great.
Besides, we all know you're undead. You don't have to pretend.
But yeah, yeah, the holiday was fine. The trip back was a bit nauseating, but other than that, I'm
I mean-
still recovering from it.
At least you don't have something like D&D today.
I honestly don't mind. I'm quite happy to get back to it after 2 weeks.
Good. We weren't gonna let you skip out.
Yeah, not if I can help it tonight. But yeah, how's everyone else been? Been up to much the last 2 weeks?
Oh, you know, this and that.
Yeah. It's weird how we had this many sessions without somehow managing to bring together the 2 Bay Nights now.
Well, we are trying to separate them.
I don't think anything good can happen from the 2 Bay Nights talking together.
Oh,
Nah.
don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure there definitely won't be any envy at all.
Nah. I mean,
It's
I'm
not
very
like one of
glad
them
that
served
Liam
Bane
doesn't-
for very, very long and isn't given the same gift.
I'm very glad that Liam doesn't know at all what's happened in the last.
I'm hopefully gonna catch up in the next week, but
Well, let's hope so.
Well, let's just say you'll find something familiar about where we start.
oh,
Nah, I don't think you will. It's very hard to recognize.
Well, it depends on how good his memory is.
Well, if he has Micro's memory, he would remember exactly. I mean, Micro give him a point in time and he can recover everything from there on.
I mean, yeah. He's kind of a freak.
oh, that doesn't sound promising.
Oh. I don't understand why Sepp always takes so long with the cameras. It's so easy.
To be fair, you have got less people on the screens today.
That has absolutely nothing to do with this.
Well-
Also, you know he spends at least 50 minutes just doing it when everyone is present.
Yeah.
You just arrived and we're almost ready to go.
Well, I mean, Spam is complaining.
Well, Spam always complains.
Yeah. Spam can complain about these salty crackers.
I mean, he can't see anything yet anyway. Hold on. I actually can just transition to this screen.
Oh,
What? We
Oh.
keep transitioning. How cool is
While I
that?
keep working in the background. This is cool. It's almost as if Sepp has no idea how to do any of this.
I think
What?
Sepp is
Are you
just...
implying he knows what production value is?
No. That would be the last thing I insinuate.
You know,
But,
it seems so much smaller when we are only 4.
Yeah.
That's what she said. So, Tio, could you tilt your camera down so we can have a look at that lovely chest of yours?
Oh, these?
Or zoom in. Can't
Oh,
you
that
zoom
is.
in?
Those badges look awesome, man. I was actually thinking you could go into you could get a T-shirt design.
Why go get a t-shirt design when I can make one?
Well, that's what I meant. Sorry, it wasn't very clear.
Yes, there are now badges. Merchandising.
Only 2,000 euros per badge.
Yeah. Plus
Shipping
shipping.
applies.
I mean, if you want to get it to be very lucrative for all the viewers that we currently have, I think $2,000 is actually cheap
Mm,
for all
It
the viewers
is
that we currently have.
extremely like exclusive because there's only like 8 in existence.
yes, there are 8 in existence currently.
It's limited edition, basically.
Only 5 of which are actually available, I guess.
And
Why were
only
the
3 of
others?
them will actually be bought. That's it. Slowly is reducing until we get to 1. Well, I mean, now we want to ask actually, Liam.
Yeah.
How much do you think we progressed during your absence?
I'm pretty hopeful. I reckon you guys have done a significant amount, especially since I heard that a certain half dragon wanted to get things done.
Mm.
Kesh, how much would you say that we advanced?
In actual distance,
Yes.
I believe some of us are still standing on the exact same spots, and at least 2 have moved a step.
Okay.
I mean, Silicon
We
Hall
have
will
advanced. We have advanced.
get taken out of this.
I mean, we discovered that we can go in circles. It's something we can do. It
Oh,
wasn't
dear.
known before. I mean, in checkmate, you can't actually do that. So now we know that here you can.
And
Oh,
we
dear.
have confirmed that any and all living furniture is a far bigger threat than anything we've faced so far.
Even those rune dogs.
The rune dogs are easy.
Well, I mean, it's probably because this dungeon was built that the furniture is the final boss.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
The final boss is just we get to the vault and the vault is a living thing.
Also, the reason why I think we can actually survive today's session is one, we have someone capable of healing, but
Eh,
our ratio of friendly fire is reduced by 50% because Holm is not here. SR is still here though.
Yeah.
I don't friendly fire. I just poke them
No.
in the butt.
technically, this is a 2-man party now because Werberle is not going to do anything productive.
I
Well,
have
that's a
unseen
good
servants. You will not tell me they are not productive. They have done massage to so many people. I have
Oh.
been trying to really work on their human skills, though they have a lack of mouth.
At this rate, I'm willing to trade out SR with Idala.
With who?
That's okay, you don't need to know.
Don't
What? No,
worry.
I didn't hear. It wasn't that I...
Oh, you were here.
For who?
Idala.
Dollar. Sounds like a llama.
I talked to her in 2 different sessions in a row.
It still sounds like a llama.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I mean, I have a
Yeah,
picture
no,
of
no.
Steven and Chloe hugging a llama.
Of course you do.
Why won't I? I mean, so cute.
What you touch yourself to at night is none of our business.
Why at
Ah.
night? Why
Oh,
is
you're
my vision
the
so
risky
weird?
kind of person, huh? You do it
Um,
everywhere?
Sorry.
Lunch break touching?
Theo,
Yes,
I'm seeing sporadic places, which is weird.
sporadic.
I can see
places.
here. I can see here.
Where can you see? You can see nothing.
Here. I can see this.
Oh, yeah.
I can see this.
Yes.
Why do I see this? It's a hell of a long distance from me.
Probably because there are light sources.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, did Silic ever get away from said dragon?
Nah.
Dragon?
What dragon? We didn't say anything about the
So
dragon.
he's still down in the pit, is he?
Oh no, he came back
No,
up
he's
from the
just
pit.
down.
He didn't find the dragon. He just heard
Well,
it.
I mean, now he's more down to earth.
Well, yeah.
He came back up, but he is coming up short.
Truly.
And he's got a new gauntlet. One which your character will be extremely envious of.
Unfortunately, Silic is not here, so we can't explore
It's
that
even
that
better.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next.
But you know what the best part is? You got back just in time for us to go into the hole with the dragon.
Oh, great. We're going to try and do a dragon with two useful party members.
Hey! I'm useful. You wouldn't have anyone to do massages for you if I wasn't here. Also, I mean, who hurt Obsid so bad? I did. He went into my daggers.
Who stabbed me? Oh, you did.
Who
Yes,
stabbed me? Oh, he did.
See? I'm doing a lot of damage here.
You have not had a single fight with that new character without team friendly fire.
It's about the amount of damage that you do, not about who you do it to. I'm just looking at my DPS charts and they are off the roof.
No, they're through the butt.
Well, I mean, that's the best target to go. That's the right height. And there's already a hole ready for you for your rapier to go through.
Yes, Midrash found that out.
Almost everyone in the party has found that out now.
No, I still need to hit Silic and Holm.
You have, haven't you?
Silic? No, Holm I did. Silic I didn't yet.
So just one more to go.
Silic I need, and then we're good.
It'll be easier now because he's more your.
Here's my height.
You know.
He's
Anyways.
actually, smaller.
How did that reincarnate work, by the way? Considering he died in a pit with no one around to really resurrect.
Through some obscenely ridiculous dice rolls.
Ah.
And let's just say that the reason for him dying was extremely...
It all began with this extremely ridiculous dice roll, I think.
Yes.
Yes, but I mean, but the reason for
triggered
jumping down...
He triggered the wild magic, saw what the effect of it was, and then decided to jump in the hole.
How the hell did he trigger wild magic? I'm confused.
Oh, the revolving door.
Yeah.
Revolving door?
You were
in
here for the
dragon's
revolving
pit.
door.
Don't worry, you'll find it out very soon.
Yes, in fact, we're about to walk towards it.
Oh, great.
Drake, you're back!
Yeah, how exactly am I explaining my absence?
We're hand waving it.
Okay.
You took a holiday.
Quite literally.
Yeah, the
right.
latest few days of Ravenloft stuff just got you. You've been following, but you've been on autopilot, drooling.
Yeah.
We know you've been following. We heard the dripping of drool occasionally, and then sometimes you heard curse you.
And
Okay.
Very often you heard Barovia.
We still need to go there.
So you finally snapped out of it.
Fair enough.
Drash.
Good enough.
I'll shake my head and then look around and then look around and see that there's no one around.
Well, we ran away.
Why am I still here?
Come on! Are
Which
you
way did you
coming?
guys go? I actually have no idea where you guys
South.
went. South, okay.
South. Close the door. Close the door.
Yeah, I can't get through the
Yeah.
said door.
Not the
Oh,
door.
The wall.
This is a hidden door.
Oh,
Hello.
okay.
You don't want to go through the other door. That's where the succubus lives.
Well, maybe he does. I mean, now that you told him, maybe he does.
Not particularly.
Succubi are very sexy.
So, hey, Drake, now that you're awake, let me show you something cool.
I want first.
Fine, I'll hug you while we do it.
I am sorry for my absence. It seems that I am still having some
Whee!
problems with my time in
The door
another
is stuck.
plane.
Door is stuck.
As you're talking, SR Werbottle pushes against the wall up ahead, and it spins on a central axis, twisting.
I managed to break the wall.
Oh Jesus Christ! This is what happens when you don't have hardware acceleration on Chrome.
That was weird.
Yes.
Why could I pass through the wall?
I think because there's a gap in the wall around here.
Oh. Oh.
That's probably why you managed to get through it.
Yeah, I can't seem to get through it.
All right.
Well,
so-
I mean, I'm a smaller character.
Yeah.
See?
So Drake, you walk up to the. God damn it! Stop breaking
Hello?
the map.
I ain't doing nothing. Blame that.
So Drake, you walk up to this wall up ahead. You have seen it spin. What
Mhm.
do you want to do?
I will examine the
Sure.
and see if there's anything of note.
Make an investigation check.
Ugh, I knew you
Um,
were gonna say investigation.
Theo,
Yes.
could I do the minor illusion again? The one that I told the last time, just to confuse him?
Oh, yeah. It's okay. He'll never find the mechanism.
At least it's not a one, as in a literal roll
Yes,
one.
it's much better now.
I feel like Drake is plenty confused enough, as he leans against the wall trying to find out how it works, and the wall just suddenly spins around, whipping him out to the ledge.
How?
I'll stumble for a moment and then just look back at the door. Dwarves and their bloody inventions.
Yes, wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know what's even a better invention? Ladders.
Well, I mean, there was one guy that I know that doesn't use ladders, even when they are obvious in front of them.
By the way, very nice design on that ladder. I've got to say that is actually quite impressive the way it goes down and stuff.
Yeah, I'll forward your amazement at the art quality to Wizards of the Coast the next time I
I
have a
must
conference
say there is a light here.
That is a walk plank. Or gangplank. Or board.
So, Drake, go down.
Drake crosses his arms. Why?
I don't know. We were planning to go down, and you're with armor, so we thought that you should go first.
No, before you do so, there is a typical dwarven trick to this particular ledge.
And what's that?
To remove the ladder before you go down.
No, Werbottle, be silent or I will drop you down the ladder. Without the ladder.
That's
Now,
rude.
from where you're standing, this looks like it passes and stops there. But if you were to sidestep a bit, a secret reveals itself.
And what secret would these be?
Well, just
In
try it.
fact, there's an entire passage over there.
And what is important about this passage?
You can't reach it, but that's where the forges are.
I see. And
We
that is our
forged
goal,
them.
is it not? At least, or wait a minute. I thought we were looking for a vault, not a forge.
Well, if you want to eat, we need a forge to cook.
Ever heard of a campfire gnome?
It's not as advanced, but you could do that.
Drake just shakes his head and looks back at the Medrash. Have you had any luck finding the vault during my experience?
Yes, we just got the entire loot, and now we're just heading inside to see if we missed anything.
More reasonably, we have discovered that it is not on this floor, most likely, and the only further passage we can find is down there.
I
So
see.
just
But
jump
it
down
does
and we
make
shall follow.
sense. A dragon is most likely down there. Dragons like hordes. We're looking for a vault. There is a dragon down there.
So we want you to go check it out first.
And what type of dragon is down there?
I would say one with a color.
Yes. I would guess that it's probably black. Or dark. Until you shine on it, then we'll find out what it really is.
We trust that you can vanquish it alone. Good luck. And I will kind of pat him on the butt.
Drake will kick back with his foot.
Hey! You almost kicked me!
And Drake says, "So let me get this straight. You want me to go down there and
Yes.
face a dragon
Yes.
alone?"
No. You can have my light
No.
with you.
We only said you should go first.
Drake just looks at both of them suspiciously.
Well,
SR
in my
like-
Warbattle is... By the way, just to explain the scene where SR Warbattle has a wide smile and is looking at you, kind of expectantly.
He always has a wide smile and is looking expectantly. There is a perfectly logical reason why I don't want to go first.
Which is?
You have any protection against dragon breath?
Oh, yeah, sure.
No.
I have a mint.
The reason I don't want to go first is this. He'll go over and just on your breastplate. If you fall, you're heavy as fuck, and I'm not gonna catch you.
Drake will just...
I am a sexy and lithe person in cloth.
Wait, I have an idea before you go down.
Kick you
Great
down
idea.
first? Sure.
No, listen. I have this spell that is called Magic Mouth.
Magic what?
Mouth.
Oh, okay.
Your
Magic
sex
mouse.
life is none of our concern.
Well, I mean, I have a book about that, but before we speak about that, could we
The
speak about
Forgotten
the
Realms
dragon?
Remembered version of Kama Sutra.
So I was thinking that I could enchant something, and then we can use it as a distraction for the dragon, and then you can chop his head off.
Yes, a dragon will fall for that trick, for sure.
Hey, we don't know how intelligent this specific dragon is. He lives in a cave.
I suggest we offer it a treat.
So, a dragonborn?
No, we're full of scales and crunchy. Not good.
Maybe they like
And
country.
Tom,
Yes.
just a minor aside, Dragonborn don't exist yet.
So what is he?
Half dragon.
Half dragon.
Oh, sorry. Half dragon.
Half dagger.
I'm not half
Dragon.
dragon.
He's half dragon, half something else.
That would be terrible.
You mean like your half orc? But yeah, Drake says, "So what exactly is the plan to deal with said dragon? I have experience with dealing with dragons before, but that was with a party of 6.
Well, I am 1, you are 2, he is 3, so we are 6 if we multiply.
I suggest we don't find out.
I suggest we don't meet the dragon. So what do? You tell him that we're not there, and when we go down, he won't check for us.
Or, if you see a giant room with a dragon in it, don't go in.
That's another solution. That's a very intelligent
And what
solution.
exactly did you mean by treat?
Well, I mean, SR here is perfect bite size. Their bones are very brittle and crunchy, so they are.
I don't think that it works like that. I think dragons eat bigger things. They have bigger mouths. I'm kind of too small for them.
Yeah, but he could be on a diet, and you're just, a light snack.
Before what? Before bed? It's not yet night.
Drake just hands his head and sighs.
So where are you going?
And I will pat his bottom again.
And he will kick out again. This time on purpose, with the purpose of actually kicking him.
All right, try to hit.
Straight back to the sexual harassment.
Touch my butt again, gnome, and you will lose your hand.
Not sure how your ass will take my hand, but that's kind of troubling. Go on.
Well, I mean, he does work out.
Using his butt?
Full body workout is important.
Well, I could be his doctor.
What do you know about healing, gnome?
I know that clerics know very well how to do that. Though I didn't mean that kind of doctor. I'm a doctor of love, man.
So you want to play doctor with him?
I would rather not. I would sooner gouge out my eyes.
That can be arranged. I have a spoon right here.
Don't make me gouge out your eyes, gnome.
Yeah,
wait,
besides,
you just spoke about your own
eyes.
Why would they be good for slimes?
I look back at Medrash. Can we toss the gnome off the cliff yet?
I'm pretty sure he mentioned that he can save himself. So we can just do it. Hope that he can save himself.
Or you could just go down already. We've been waiting for 10 minutes already, and you're just standing there.
I think you're stalling.
Drake just. Why am I stuck fighting a dragon with these clowns? Drake mutters under his breath, and then he starts climbing down the ladder.
Did you say dragon?
Wait, there's a dragon down there?
Madrash, after you.
Are you saying you'll catch me if I fall?
No, but I could probably stop you from falling too fast.
That's okay, I don't trust you, so I'll go anyways.
Drake, you need to go down.
I am actually going down. I didn't think the map worked that way.
Alright. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I can't see
I love
anything.
Baldur's Gate.
I'm blind. Oh, there we are.
There you are.
Let's wait for the map to load because I can see just fuzziness. Oh, there we go.
Let's see.
So with the waterfall, what is the noise level?
Well, let's read from the book, the Holy Book.
The Holy Grail.
A thundering spray of water fills this chamber, pooling and flowing out to join a larger river to the north. The air is damp and the roar of the waterfall is deafening. A broad ledge heads north towards the river and then turns out of sight to the east. The muddy bank of the pool looks disturbed by tracks of some kind.
Sarah, is that you?
I will look at the tracks and see if I can recognize them. No, my investigation is shit. So
Make a survival check.
Oh, survival. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's see. Survival. Mm,
All right.
So
There is a mixture of tracks here. Some are quite large tracks of maybe a four-legged creature. The others are humanoid-sized, looking
mhm.
to be emerging from the water.
Who could
Let's
it
see.
possibly be?
Okay.
The larger tracks,
Yes,
large enough to be a large reptilian species.
maybe.
Potentially larger than the ones we fought inside the mountain, but not outside.
Maybe. Would you like to make a survival check?
Yes, with that in mind, I want to know if it's bigger than the lizard serum unleashed on it.
Oh, that's a stealth.
That's stealth. Yeah. Oh dear God.
Oh, Madrash.
Off to a good
Yeah.
start today, huh?
You know, it's tracks. Tracks are tracks are tracks. You're more interested about those halfling footprints that you can clearly see right next to them.
I didn't know they had such tiny toes. I'll need to talk to Silic about it.
What's
Maybe-
this about Silic?
Oh, he's a halfling now. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
he became more down to ground. He finally sees the world with my perspective.
How exactly did he end up becoming a halfling?
Oh,
He
he
fell down
fell
a hole.
down. Yeah, he fell down here.
And then he kind of shrunk.
Drake just blinks. He fell down.
Yeah.
How exactly did he fall down?
Miraculously.
Quickly.
I
Well,
think at the
technically
speed of a
none of you-
bullet.
Technically, none of you saw it, so whatever you say applies.
Which is why I said quickly.
Drake just shakes his head.
We can only take his word for it. He's looking a bit weird and tiny, and he's got a new glove, black glove. You like it.
Also, he's kind of hairy now.
Yeah, I don't like that part.
Yeah, as most halflings are.
I don't know about most. I just know this one.
Considering that Silic has been steadily losing hair throughout the campaign so far, I think it's only fair that he gains some hair at this point.
Even though they're mostly on his feet.
Yeah. There are also, now that you're trudging along a little bit in this area, you find that there are these large stone blocks kind of littered around in the area.
Do they have like
Stone
any
blocks.
dwarven looking runes or anything like that?
Not runes specifically, but they are definitely carved very finely, probably dwarven work.
Say again, sorry? I didn't quite catch that.
They have been very finely carved, so it's probably dwarven work.
Okay.
So they might
I'll
be
rub my
close
hand
to
on the
blocks.
stone. Reminds me of Dawn's Deep. And then Drake
Can I
will
squeeze past here?
Yes, you can squeeze there.
This passage is oh, never mind.
Oh, right. Didn't see you there.
I am
Where is this
stealthy.
dragon supposed to be located?
I don't know. The only one that's been down this far is Silic. We should probably not, believe everything he said.
All right. Midrash, you come around the corner and you see a winding, tightening passage, which closes off very quickly to becoming no more than maybe 4.5 feet tall. And it is winding at a fairly sharp decline down. Down, down, down.
Yeah, I'm not going that way.
Drake will look down that passageway and have a little bit of a doubtful look. Does he think that he'll fit into that?
Probably not. You
Hmm.
could probably crawl along, but as far as you can see into it, it's gonna be rough.
I would whisper to them, I could check it ahead, see what's there.
Well, I mean, we're already fairly deep underground. At what point can we count ourselves as being in the Underdark, I wonder?
The Underdark.
Just let me check what's down there and I will be right back.
Go on.
Great.
Okay. How? What kind of a distance or time do you want to travel?
I would say 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm stealthing, by the way, just so
Yeah.
it's clear.
Sure. About excuse me. About 3 minutes into your little trek, you find the passage opens up into a large cavern, which is resplendent with stalagmites and stalactites. You can see these bits of glowing fungus along the walls and the ground, and you can see as far as your vision goes, you can see these kind of strange, kind of scurrying insectoid creatures, which appears to be very quickly flittering between the little patches of fungus.
Does it continue the passage downwards, or does it from there on keep on steady? Or at least for now, from what I see.
From what you can see, it probably leads further down.
I would like to. I mean, does this passage that I go through go away from the insectoids, or does it go through the insectoids?
It would lead you straight through the fungus patch and the insectoids. And
I would
further
then. What can I see beyond here? Can I see anything of interest, or does it just seem to continue downwards
pretty
for
much
no
just
reason?
darkness.
So I would turn back and start going back up.
All right.
I'm
After
just
a-
going to ask if they both are still waiting there, or did they do something while I wasn't there? Because it would be only fair since I took 6 minutes.
Well, you'd be back in about 6
minutes.
minutes, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
5 minutes is the most that Rash would give you.
All right. So
I
fine.
probably died.
Drake will just stand there, watch Midrash, and then just kind of lean against the wall with his arms crossed and watch Midrash go. Then Drake will just shrug. While he's alone, he'll pull out his look at his shield, which at the moment is acting as his holy symbol, and he'll look down at it with a kind of frown on his face. This world is not the one I once knew. I wonder how much has changed.
Theo, let me know when I'm getting up.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, how deep is this stream? Or can I see at the bottom?
You can't see the bottom very clearly. It goes down probably 15 feet at the like shallowest point. Drake, while you're looking at the shield and uttering that about this world,
Yes.
You become dead. Thank you for playing.
you become a Black Knight. Um,
An undead knight.
yes. Let's see here. Roll a wisdom saving throw. Let's start with that.
Oh, great. Here we go.
It's always a good sign.
Indeed. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Good saving throw.
So
Good saving.
the shield bears the hand of Bane, correct?
Yeah.
And the light shining from it.
Mm-hmm.
As you gaze down on it, you see the hand almost as if it twitches and tightens around this beam of light. And then the beam of light sparkles with almost like this innate glow for just a brief second.
Okay. I will look back. I will look down. My eyes will blink in surprise as I lean down to get a closer look at the shield.
So you almost double over, looking over the shield, studying it.
I'll lift the shield up so I can look at it.
Okay. You gaze more intently at your shield, and the hand appears to be still. The light goes out from the light coming out of the hand, and then you hear a rumbling voice coming almost like it's centered on your shield.
Oh.
Yeah, almost as if it's coming from your shield, and it says, "Worry not. The world will be ours soon."
Drake will blink and then whisper, "Bane, my lord, my dark lord."
There is silence.
Some part of you must still be around. I will serve you as I've served you faithfully, my lord. That I promise. Drake will kind of run a hand down the shield and then clench it in the same way that the Bane's gauntlet looks like on his holy symbol, and he says, "Yes, for the glory of the Bane, for the glory of the Zentarim."
Fantastic. Great. This
Hey, at least you're not inviting Ganador into the world.
Yeah. Could be worse. So.
In all seriousness, Bane's not nearly as bad as Ganador, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. At this point,
He was saying that seriously.
at this point, Werbottle, you would be coming up from the tunnel.
I would like to. Well, since I'm still stealthing, I would like to try and give a very gentle nudge using a mage hand as I see him. I will kind of retreat back and craft a mage hand, and then kind of pat him on the bottom.
Can I see if I notice this?
Yeah, you can roll a perception check.
Low rolls again.
Do I need to roll anything because I already rolled
No, you
myself?
already rolled 20.
Okay.
Do keep in mind that Mage Hand is a verbal.
Well, I will retreat then back. Like
You also
Here.
have a passive of what, 16?
For
have
me,
a
it's a passive of 14, I believe.
I have a passive of 16.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
good.
no dice.
Yeah.
You don't know
So
where
you-
it's come from, but you definitely feel a pat on your butt.
Drake pulls out his sword and then turns and points it down the hallway.
Hello. How are you doing?
Was that you? No.
What was me? I would like to roll deception just to see if I trick him into thinking that I don't know what I'm talking about.
I thought you weren't Qualana.
No, I'm not. I'm I mean, the gnome is just having fun because he said not to do it again, so, I have to do it again. Okay, that's a crappy roll. Go ahead.
Haha! First high roll of the night.
Good thing you're
You won't
warming
get a lot of
yourself.
those because. Well, you will see kind of that he looks kind of a bit guilty by how he says it, kind of looking a bit down as he says it.
Drake will approach Werbottle and then stare down at him with an unblinking stare.
Do you have your mask currently on?
No, my mask's off at the moment.
Okay. Because if not, I would again say that with a mask, it's kind of redundant to try and stare because,
Yeah.
you can't actually see. I would kind of look up at him and then kind of absentmindedly try and poke his belly to where his belly button should be and kind of poke it there. So, what's up?
Drake will stare down and
you kill the other
incredulously
one?
that this gnome is continuing to basically just poke him, and then he just grabs him and lifts him up.
Could I avoid that
Yeah,
with?
that'll be. You can avoid that with athletics or
Okay.
acrobatics. Okay.
You grabbed me.
I lift him up to eye level and I say, "We once had a druid
Yes.
who served us faithfully.
Uh-huh.
I tossed him into the river. Do you wish to end up in the river
So
and
what
be
you're
lost
saying
forever?"
is don't be loyal because if you are, I will toss you into a river. That's what I'm hearing currently.
What I'm saying is, if you touch me again without my permission, I will drown you. You got that? And I will roll. My high rolls had to end sometime.
Yep, clearly.
Insight.
Yeah, that'll be an insight.
Okay, I don't have it good, so I might actually fail. Yeah, I failed.
All right.
Finally, a success.
I know, right?
And finally, Drake is intimidating.
Well, I do get your point, though. You're not really doing a good case for yourself when you're saying you drowned the last one that was loyal to you.
Drake just looks at him for a moment. As long as we have an accord and you do your job, I don't care. And then Drake lets go and just lets him fall.
You drop down on the ground. Safe
I
and
will
sound.
take out I will take my flute out and say, so, you want the tune? And by the way, where's my crash?
He went off by himself, as per usual. What was down that chamber?
Nothing of interest. Some insectoids, more darkness, nothing, really.
Possibly a passage to the Underdark, then. It is best avoided.
Why would it be best avoided? Maybe it's a nice place.
Have you ever heard of the Underdark?
Yes, I did. And I always heard that it's dark and we can barely see stuff and bad things happen. But really, no, not many have written stories about the place.
Let's just say I have heard enough that makes Barovia almost look like a sunshine town to visit.
And you keep mentioning this Barovia. How do you get there?
You don't get there. It gets
So,
you.
aha! So it's not really a place, it's a monster.
No, it is
Alright.
a place, but it is on another plane of existence. But it's not one that you could get to just by normal travel. They pick
So,
who they want, and regardless of whether you want to go there or not, you have no
What?
say in the matter.
why did they choose you then?
Wrong place, wrong time.
Where was that wrong place? Maybe we can find it again.
Drake spits into the water. The Lure Master's castle.
Sounds like a nice place.
The Lure Master.
you
Is
find
the Lure
any-
Master? I'll have to remember if it was the Lure Master or not. But anyway, yeah, he just spits in the water.
Was there any nice lore there?
That's what I hope to find. In my own folly, I
Well,
end
it
up
was-
in Barovia.
Well, do you see Midrash here?
I look around and I don't notice Midrash, and then I start moving across again.
What's
So,
So, Midrash, on the other side of this quite dilapidated bridge, there is a ledge which winds southeast along what appears to be the opening of a lake. Just across the bridge, there appears to be a large old anvil, upon which you can see some coins littered on top.
This smells like a trap.
grab the coins. Grab
As
the coins
a
and run.
famous Doom's World inhabitant used to say, that's bait. I'm gonna perception the shit out of that.
Sure.
That is not good perception.
You're perceptioning shit. You literally found a turd and you're looking at it.
So, you can see that the anvil looks like it's been placed there a fair amount of time ago. It doesn't look like the soil has been disturbed exactly around it for some time, but there are some footprints which lead over to it from the bridge. Um, um, The coins on top are scattered in a fashion like when you like grab a pile of coins from a table, there's some spillage when you take just like a fistful, and the rest have been like just left there. It's kind of that kind of scattering. Alright, you cross the bridge and you can see a quite large cavern. The lake's far shore is lost in shadow, and the echoes of water seem to indicate a very sizable cave.
Do I have anything to aid me with that?
How far can you see from there? About there?
Yeah, about there.
Okay. Cool.
Which is my dark vision range.
Yep.
Wait, I got scrolls. Got interesting
see.
scrolls.
Warble and Drake, in the meanwhile, you reach the chain ladder again,
Yep.
leading up To the north is a bridge, which leads to another ledge, which appears to be traveling further to the east.
Let us
So,
try this way.
do you think you could show the way to Barovia?
I never want to go back to Barovia, gnome.
So
It is a horrible place, worse than any place that I've ever encountered in this world.
but you say that you were already there, so you know how to handle yourself there.
But what every day is a struggle for survival, gnome. Trust me, you do not want to go there.
Are there any nice gnomes there?
Drake just sighs. Come on.
All right. I'm just writing the book, that's all. I'm not trying to, poke you. Maybe I am, but who knows?
Drake will look back at the gnome. Make note of these then. In
Yes?
Barovia, nothing is as it seems. And and
So-
advise that if they do get trapped in Barovia, they are better off killing themselves.
Well,
and then Drake just marches on.
So you're basically saying that we're in Barovia because we saw a table, it attacked us. We saw an armor, it attacked us.
This is not Barovia, gnome. Trust me on that.
Well, maybe you were just under
Now
the influence.
silence.
All right, I will go stealth.
Okay.
Okay, that's not as good as the last time, but
All right. So in the meanwhile, Midrash, what do you want to do?
Those footprints, do they only stretch from this area?
Yes. Some of them do venture down up to here, it seems, like 20 feet from the bridge. But none venture further than that.
You'll see eventually Midrash emerging on the other side of the bridge. Just
oh, look at that.
You hear Drake's clinking armor every time he shifts in place.
I don't even know why I bothered. To be honest, I mean, there's no way I'm gonna ever get a damn good stealth roll, not without outside aid.
I don't like the area above here. It's a massive cavern with an anvil with coins on it and tracks that go into nothingness. I'm not sure dwarves would have made their vault accessible by foot, as in transportable. You want to put large, valuable items into a vault. You don't want to carry them down a rope ladder. This feels wrong.
Indeed. Perhaps there is no vault, not anymore.
We're pretty sure there's a vault, but this is probably not the way to it. It might be a different way to it, but probably not the right way.
You mentioned a dragon before, and you mentioned coins on a forge.
To be fair, the only one that's really said that there probably was a dragon here is Silic. I have no proof. He's just said there he heard a dragon. But it's Silic.
I would like to search for a hidden passage at this wall where I'm standing.
Sure.
Okay, I can see a wall.
Yes, it looks to be a solid wall.
Ha! No hidden passages this way.
I'm wondering if we missed something upstairs.
Well, we missed maybe a hidden passage.
But considering the entrance to the throne room was itself hidden, behind a riddle, no less.
Maybe it was before that.
Well, Drake, you can go and confirm the existence of a dragon. Or not.
With reduced numbers, it is probably best that we avoid encounter the dragon. You cleared the room above.
I'm not entirely sure. It was apparently littered with secret passages, but you would assume it was connected to the main throne room, at least.
What are all of your passive perceptions?
14.
12.
Passive perception is 13.
Okay.
You have the highest.
So Drake.
Mm-hmm.
As you're talking, discussing the next move, you hear some movement in the water. It's hard to make out considering that there is the constant roar of the waterfall very short distance away. But you could swear that something just moved through the water.
Oh shit. Drake looks at the water, then looks at Midrash, and then kind of points, looks at Midrash in an obvious way, and then glances in a direction as he continues to talk. We should probably go. There is nothing for us here. As he kind of obviously looks at the spot which rippled, trying to get Midrash's attention.
Yeah, it would have been like right
Yeah.
here.
Of course. Mhm.
And the ripple, although it's hard to tell, it was slightly like oblong in shape, like about that kind of shape.
I see. Yeah. Drake's like, let us leave. And Drake pulls out. Drake just kind of puts a hand on his sword and whispers to himself as he casts.
Still going on about your lettuce leaves.
What does he have with lettuce?
I didn't know Bay Knights had to be vegetarians.
Maybe it's a rite of passage. Come on,
All right.
move on.
Okay. You. Let's see.
You.
You
Just
can
you.
see about
I don't know about you,
60
but
feet.
you are the one.
See 60 feet. Yeah, okay. You can see something in the distance emerging from the water. A dark
Oh.
shape.
It's a
Behind or in front?
beef jerky.
Up this way.
I don't see anything that way. My vision is blocked by a wall.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the only one that could see it. I think we're being encircled.
By whom?
There's something up ahead in the water.
Is it about yay high and is he eating currently a mushroom?
I don't know, because it's in the water.
Drake will get round to that corner and he will peer around, as trying to avoid anything. Could I do a perception?
Sure. What do you
Okay.
carry as your light source?
Shit, a sun rod.
Okay. Okay. How do you
love it
want
that way.
to peer around the corner?
Kind of with my back to the wall, pressed against it, where I'm placed now, right next to the bridge, and just kind of stick my head around slightly just to see what's there.
Okay.
So you want to hold your light source on the side you're not looking.
So you don't have any light where you're looking.
Oh,
Or
I
are
guess
you?
that makes
Or do you
Or
want
maybe
to
you're
put your
waving the
sun
light
rod
source
out
ahead
there?
of you.
it. Damn it! Why it's so hard when you don't have bloody dark vision. I'm sorry. What was everyone saying?
You can wave your light source ahead of you and then peek around.
Yeah, I'll. Hmm.
It's like 20 feet.
There's another option, but I won't
You can
specify it.
also fire up a torch and toss it.
Yeah, I'll do
You
it.
can
That
also...
I'll fire up one of the torches I got in my pack and then toss it.
That's a waste of a good torch.
All right. Cool. The sound of the rushing waterfall completely swallows up the sound of you lighting up a torch. With flint and steel, I'm supposing. And
Half an hour
You-
later, I have a light torch.
you, you throw the torch in this direction. Okay. You throw the torch, and for a brief moment, you see in the light a dark, scaly figure, a large lizard-like creature on all fours, half in the water, half on ground. Sniffing around, it seems.
Shit. Drake mutters under his breath and then turns
The-
back.
You see the light source, the the light, the torch, swing straight through the air, arcing over towards it, and then you see it fizzle and dip into the water as it splashes down, and instantly the large creature whips its elongated uh, elongated neck around to look in your general direction.
Drake pulls out his sword and then drops his mask. We have company.
I would
There is
like
a dragon down there.
I would like to put lights here
Okay.
and here.
Uh, Hold on.
So here and
Just-
here.
Just mark them with a cross or something while I go
Okay,
and fetch
one moment.
a light source. Let's see. All right. There.
I'm lighting up the place.
Clearly.
I mean, I'm being useful.
I mean, yeah. If you say so. Alright, there you go.
Very good.
There you go. You have light.
Well, until I lose concentration.
Yes.
So, Drake. Now you have light.
Sorry, what did you say there?
So, Drake. Now you have light.
Midrash, do you have any spells that could help against the dragon? Drake mutters urgently.
Dragon.
He's coming.
Offensive or protective?
Offensive and protective.
I cast protection from evil and good on Drake.
I'll mutter to them, get down that passage quick.
Huh?
I point to the passage behind Word Bottle.
Okay. It sounds like a bad idea.
I will actually step out here. And I will take one good look at that dragon. Is it the same dragon?
It would appear so.
Well, looky here what we found again.
Man. You see the dragon immediately lift its head up, and it lets out an ear-shattering roar, which is louder even than the waterfall as it
My
climbs up.
cloak and everything just billows a bit.
Yeah, it climbs
So-
up like a predator hunting prey on the ground.
I thought you went east. Come back for more. My lord is always willing to accept new servants.
It's
Oh, by the way, Dwarf Company, do not engage.
okay. Um,
That's a deception.
yeah, make a deception check.
Please be good.
If there ever was a reason to bring over bluff from 3.5, this is definitely it. Okay. All right. The dragon halts for a moment, placing its head down and sniffing at the ground right in front of the bridge on its side.
Oh, they're still up the shaft. We said we would clear it downstairs before we sent them up, down. Anyways, what are you doing down here? This looks not as nice as your proper home.
You see the dragon back away slightly from the bridge. It then turns its head towards the ladder, the chain ladder leading up, and you see this greenish tint start to glow in its mouth.
I
As
will
it
cut the lights
inhales.
off.
Okay.
Maybe it will distract him.
Sure. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no, that selected everything. We don't want that.
Mm,
Oh, I wish I had minor illusion right now.
I have minor illusion.
Yeah, but I can't instruct you what to do.
I know.
Wait, prestidigitation can do the same. Do I have that?
No.
I do not.
Plans, plans, plans.
It would have been amazing.
Okay. The lights going out definitely shifts the dragon's focus. It was already looking towards the the chain ladder, but as the green glow emanates from its mouth and it suddenly bellows out a line of acid towards the wall here, it turns its head looking at the light that went out right next to it, and then twists its head around, sending the acid to splatter in the southern direction more so.
I would like to cast. I would like to try and cast this whispering if I can. And I would like to do a sound like
You don't
from
need
above.
to whisper it because there's no verbal
Oh, there's no
component.
verbal Okay. So I will do it that it will sound as though there's a clattering of metal from above, like a lot of people moving above.
Great, fantastic. Uh, the you can see the acid etching away slowly at the ladder, the little splatters that hit it. As the sound emanates from above, the dragon rushes at the ladder and puts one clawed hand as high as it can, and then wrenches down, wrenches down with claws attached between the chains.
I will use Conquering Presence.
Great. You see the ladder snap about maybe 25 feet up off the ground and come like coiling down onto a rocky floor at the dragon's feet, as it then turns its attention back towards you.
Now, why'd you go and do that? The dwarves can't come down here now that easily.
In the corner of your eyes, Midrash, you just see Drake kind of mutter under his breath and then point his shield towards the dragon.
The
So
dragon begins to slowly move towards the bridge.
So, what be your name, oh great dragon?
Did my Conquering Presence do nothing then?
We're a bottle. Don't worry. This one and me, we're old friends. I let him eat one of my former companions.
Alright, but I still want to talk to it.
I want to live. If you're going to
point
talk
taken.
to it, we're going to die. Hey, dragon, you can eat that guy. I'm fine with that.
You can see the dragon's claws digging into the surface of the stone bridge, and even as sturdy as it is in its current shape, you can see these little bits of rock and stone crumbling from the underside of the arch as the dragon places its entire weight on the bridge.
I want to do another bluff. Placing my hand on the Kira at my forehead.
Okay.
Lord Ashardalon, the black young one I mentioned is back again.
The
Do you have any new tasks
Are
I
you
should give it?
speaking this out loud?
Yes.
Fantastic. The black dragon
Young-
immediately charges you.
Good.
Roll initiative.
Okay. Initiative.
Click the token. There we go. Hopefully, it thinks I'm in communion with the superior force.
Just a clarification. Did my did my Conquering Presence go off?
It did. It went
Okay.
off successfully.
Okay.
It appears that the dragon is not phased by it, though.
Okay.
Okay, everybody in. I'm not used to having so few people in the initiative order. All right, Monsieur Weirbottle.
How would I judge this dragon in regards to? I mean, how big is it?
Let's see. It is a large creature. It is maybe, what would that be? At least 10 feet long, at least.
Does he seem fully healthy?
Although there are very clear gashes and gaps in the scales of this dragon, most of which appear to be very recent actually. The dragon seems to be in fairly good health.
Okay. So I would like to do the following. I would like to. Oh, actually, does it work on him? Let's see. One sec.
Meanwhile, Drake, make sure you make a note for yourself that you have the spell effect. Just add an icon to yourself.
Oh, protection from evil and good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to cast this on him. Or, yeah.
Enthrall.
Oh,
And
okay.
I will start playing my flute to kind of try and enthrall him.
Okay.
Good.
Disrupting string of words.
But why?
This is the way of me.
Yeah, but isn't that supposed to only work if it doesn't know we're there?
No. It's actually getting the attention to me. It's looking at me then after I'm doing that.
On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on perception checks made to perceive any creature other than you.
Hmm.
As in perception checks for stealth or invisibility.
Well,
Just making sure you don't waste a spell.
wouldn't it also get a distraction? Give a
Thieves'
distraction?
Mm,
The reason that I'm doing it is
Yeah.
more for a distraction than for it. I don't plan on using that to attack it. It's not useful for attacking. If you say that it's not
Yeah,
even useful for that, then I won't be using that. Yeah.
yeah, I think yes, it would focus the attention on you. It is
And it's kind
the
of a
way
charming
the
effect.
way the fluff is worded definitely indicates that it's supposed to be a distractionary measure.
Hmm. And it's
Although
supposed to be like charmed by it in a way.
yes.
So that's just what I'm trying to do. Just distract and kind of charm it a bit. Not really. I don't think that it will be fully charmed and like me, but maybe we will gain some advantage upon it.
Okay, yeah. It is definitely distracted by the display.
Okay, so I will start playing and I will move actually to here.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's my turn. I cannot do anything else because I'm currently enthralling him. So if I will start doing
The
anything else,
Pied Piper of Dragons.
Yeah,
well, I will try.
kind of.
Actually, is it concentration or not? It's not concentration. Interesting.
Doesn't appear to be.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's what I do this turn though.
Yeah, duration 1 minute.
I'm enthralling a dragon.
Drake.
Okay. I gain 4 points more for my temporary hit points, so I have 8 at the moment from heroism, and I'm going to use my bonus action to summon my spiritual weapon to whack it.
By the way,
It will be
Okay.
for Bane. I can't remember what his weapon looks like. Bane.
Just a black gauntlet.
No, I meant in his what his chosen weapon is. It usually takes on the deity's chosen weapon, so that's why I'm checking to see if it is the Black Gauntlet. Yeah, Black-handed Bane, a Bejeweled Gauntlet. So yeah, it would be a gauntlet again. Ironic. A Bejeweled Gauntlet to be specific.
Okay. Cool. All right, your spiritual weapon sparks to life and immediately strikes at one of the gashes in the dragon's scales, opening up a just closed wound, it seems.
Okay, and then I will approach said dragon and lash out with 2 sword strikes. Let's see. I'll let you know what I'm going to do on each sword strike once I see the roll.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to throw in a Divine Smite at level 1 there.
Okay.
Where's Divine Smite? So normal 9. And I'll attack again.
A 9. Cool. Go for it.
And that will end my turn.
All right.
Because I'm sure that won't hit.
Yeah. Your first strike strikes true, um, piercing between the scales of the dragon, and you unleash some of your divine power with it, feeling this very faint presence with you as you tap into this energy which always has flown through you. This time it is not as antagonizing as when you used it previously. It appears that something has shifted in the divine balance.
Yeah, Drake will notice this slight shift and then sort of smile to himself. And mutter under his breath, "I will serve you faithfully, my lord." And then on this failed second strike, he'll just kind of bring it back and have, Spartan-style shield block.
All right. Midrash.
From my previous engagement with this worm, did it have a cone breath attack or a line breath attack?
Let's see.
Because I was very
what I
close
remember,
when
it was
it
cone.
mowed
Yes,
down the
you were
others.
very close. It appears to be a line.
I shall move over yonder, and I shall put all except 1 of my hit points into a soul shield.
Okay.
I currently have a single hit point and 60 temporary HP.
I thought you got more temporary HP than that last time.
31 hit points is all I have currently. I need to leave 1. I need doubles what I sacrifice.
Okay. No, I just thought that it was like 70 or something before, but never mind.
Could have been because I wasn't fully at max hit points after the vicious stabbing I received.
Ah, fair enough.
In the butt and slashing all over. But yes, that is my spell and my movement.
At least it doesn't require
And-
concentration.
True. And I will also say very loudly, "Never mind that, my lord. The worm is impetuous. I will kill it. In my mind, or at least in Madrash's mind, dragons are the most supreme egotists. The only way to subdue them is to be even more egotistical or arrogant.
Okay.
Gotta
That ends your turn.
devote.
Or
Yep.
to annoy them.
Okay.
Hey, it worked once.
Cool. Let's see. Okay. Well, Drake, what is your AC?
20.
Okay. The black dragon rushes towards you across this narrowing bridge.
Is it not enthralled?
Yes,
Mhm.
it is.
It was.
It bites and gnashes and gnaws at the air as it scrambles across the bridge. And as it places more weight upon the bridge, you feel the bridge buckle under your feet, Drake.
Okay.
And as the black dragon goes to basically do a hop onto the edge here, its claws rip into the underside of the arch, of the bridge arch, and the keystone along with huge chunks of other stone splash into the water. Make a dexterity saving throw, Drake.
Shit. Okay. Oh, thank God.
Fly, you
Fantastic.
fools.
You you leap backwards as the bridge collapses under the dragon. The dragon is not so fortunate. It ends up in the water, splashes deep into the water, and remains submerged. Let's see here. What else can it do? Not much, actually. Right now, anyway. It disappears underwater. Water bottle.
I would like to dedicate this performance to Midrash. 1 second. Now put the Listen to my performance, man. Listen to my performance. All right, let's see. Which one will I use?
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna pop to the bathroom a sec. I'll be right
Sure.
back.
Where are you?
Definitely a good plan.
Midrash in darkness fires light, in moonlight's bursts. Let it be reckoning day to day, and soon. It was short, sweet but short.
Well, it
And
needs
I
to
inspire
fit in
you.
6 seconds.
Yep. And I give you inspiration with my bonus action. And as my action,
Cast amazing electrification of all water, level 9.
I would like to do.
Cast Melody of Dragon Slaying. +1.
I can't actually do that. 1 second. No, I'm trying something. I was trying something, but I actually can't do that.
What
because
does your
it doesn't work that
inspiration
way.
die do, by the way? Do you have it
D8.
linked?
Oh, you want me to do it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just what it applies to.
I'm back.
And as my action, I will keep using my music if the dragon comes out, because the enthrall is still going.
Sure.
Um, can I take the dodge action? Because the enthrall is using my speech or stuff like that. So
Yeah. As long as you haven't used your action for anything else.
no, bardic inspiration is bonus action. So
Yeah.
And the
You
dodge
can-
action isn't exactly that you stop doing everything. You just
Yeah.
you put your mind to defensive focus.
yeah, so I'm just going into the dodge action, just kind of looking around, kind of looking for the dragon, and if he tries to attack, to kind of dodge it.
Sure.
That's about as far as I go. That's my action.
Great. Drake.
Okay. Seeing where the dragon disappeared, can I see if I could see?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh. You see the dragon is being. It is still like belly up, basically underwater. The current is whisking it away in this direction, towards the east.
Where exactly is it?
It
At the
is
moment?
currently right here.
Okay. Will my how deep in the water is it?
Well,
Row,
let's see.
row your boat.
Maybe uh, about 15 feet.
Okay. I will send my spiritual weapon plunging down towards it to smack it.
Okay.
Smack in
I'll
the
also
balls.
put another 4 temporary hit points on.
Sure.
Let's see. Spiritual weapon.
19. Okay. Your spiritual weapon plunges into the water, and you see a you see it swing down, and for a moment you don't think it achieved anything, but then you hear the sizzling and smell the scent of acidic blood bubbling up to the surface of the water.
Oh yeah. Draco then kind of moved to keep it in his line of sight about here.
Okay. Then Midrash.
Well, it's time to see if I can get approval then for this. If I step forward there, can I see it as well?
Make a perception check. 16. Yeah, you can see it as well.
One moment, I just need to see if this can be done at higher level. It cannot. Okay.
Magic missile can always be cast at a higher level.
Always.
Well, the question is, do I have magic missile?
Yeah, that's true. You could be a wizard without a missile.
I actually do not have magic missile.
Tisk tisk. What kind of wizard are you?
I am a necromancer.
All of my gnomish wizards would tut very loudly at you.
And you said it was about 16 feet down, right?
Yeah,
15.
about
But yeah.
15.
I want to make use of this a different way, but Let's see if we can add insult to injury. I want to cast Enlarge Reduce from the scroll and try to reduce it in size.
Okay.
Brilliant.
In that case,
It's. I just need to see it, and it's a con save. I don't have it in the. I haven't input it in my sheet yet, but the DC is 14.
The spell is on your class's spell list. I would assume so because you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Requires the spell's normal casting time. Okay. What level is that then?
Second.
Is it second? I thought it was level 1.
It is.
Okay.
Okay. So in that case, it is. Okay. I guess that the spell scroll rule only mandates an ability check when it's higher level than you can normally cast.
Oh, Tom dropped out for a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Interesting
if you aren't actually a casting class,
Yeah.
you can still do scrolls, but
Yes.
you need the intelligence for it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alright, go for it. So, you want to cast a reduce, I assume?
Indeed.
Let's see what it says. Target size is halved. What is the save? Is there a save?
Yes, it's a con save. The save is at the top, but they've separated the effects at the bottom since they're two different things.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. If the scroll doesn't specify a DC, then it is against your spell save. What is your spell save?
14.
Okay.
It's not a lot, and it's a dragon, so I'm expecting it to be having a lot of constitution, but it
Okay.
would be perfect to add insult to injury.
Alrighty. So, you cast the incantation from the scroll, following the instructions on it and reading aloud the arcane words. As soon as the final word leaves your scaly lips, the words on the scroll fade, and then the parchment itself crumbles to dust. The dragon in the water is left unchanged.
Ah, pity. It was worth a try.
It was.
And then I shall step backwards here. Also, that removes. I'm pretty sure because it's a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Even though it fails, it should still remove my previous concentration, right?
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry, I've removed protection from evil and good with that in mind.
Don't worry about it because it doesn't actually help against dragons.
Yeah, I know.
It's more of a morale booster.
Yeah. Here's
So yeah,
some little
Madrash,
tingly magic to lull you over.
Yeah, it has helped him before, so it's that, it's the mental placebo.
Yeah.
As Madrash then scoots back up against the wall, he will call out to the others. Be careful. Its acid spray is a directional line. Do not bunch up in a straight line.
Got it. Drake says grimly as he as he kind of flicks the blood away from his sword.
Anything else?
All
All
right,
right.
it's my turn.
At the end of your turn, the dragon twirls around in the water. You feel the shudder of the ledge you are standing on as it kicks off and swims back this way, aided by the current.
We cannot see. But
Yes,
I'm happy that he
Yeah,
said
you
this
might
way.
be on the wrong layer.
this way towards the east.
So it's running away, eh?
Or it wants to make use of its wings. Oh, I didn't tell them what's around the corner.
Nope.
Nope.
Depends where he ends up.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Don't worry about it.
Let's see. The
You did say that there is nothing of worth there.
what are the distances like here? Okay. As the dragon flits away from your vision underneath the water, heading due east, you hear a strange stillness for a moment, as on the initiative of 20, the water here
Mm-hmm.
suddenly, let's see,
Where?
Right below me.
right below
Where the stones
Warble
are.
here. The water right there, gushes forward onto the
You're in the
land
splash
here.
zone.
Yeah,
We're in the splash zone.
almost by itself, there is a sudden tsunami which tries to rock you off the platform. Warbottle and Midrash, make a strength saving throw.
Would the dodge action have helped in any way?
Does dodge give you that?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Let's see.
In the meantime, I'll roll.
Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage. And you make
No,
dexterity saving throws with advantage.
I love my roll. I love my roll. I love my roll.
Ooh, okay.
I'm just like, there's a wave coming at me. I'm just going to say, I'm going with it! Go with the flow!
Well, I mean, you're kind of looking the other way, playing a flute. Then suddenly the water comes from that way. So like,
Yeah.
Well, I
What?
use it as a breathing mechanism.
Yeah, you suddenly see Warbottle in the water right there with this flute acting as a snorkel sticking out of the water. You can feel the current tugging you out towards the east. Warbottle.
Can I see the dragon near me?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
did I make my save?
Yes, you refuted the waves.
So, question.
Yes,
Are these actual stones or are these just a map?
they are actual stones.
I would like to try and grab it.
Sure.
I won't try to actually get out of the water. I will just try to grab it to hold myself in position.
Okay. Let's see. That would probably be more of an athletics check.
Okay.
Holding
I was
on
thinking
against
acrobatics,
the
but okay.
holding on against the current.
Sure.
No.
I'm not grabbing on. I'm just
I-
letting go. That's what I do. I mean, I grab the rock and I'm just letting go. That's
Yeah.
Out it
Grab the
goes.
first one, but then you see another one. Like, nah, I'll try the next one.
There are a few stones I do like that, and then I just continue my stream downwards.
Yeah, you try the big rock, you try the little rock, and then you take the middle rock, the medium-sized rock, and then you find that it just kind of detaches and
And
floats
flows with me.
down with you.
Huh? That's strange.
It's strangely porous. It feels like it's slightly buoyant.
Yeah, well, move me where I'm moving because of the current.
Okay.
Because I'm getting my action. So
Yeah. You don't get further than right there.
can I
actually.
use movement though to try and move a bit back?
Yes.
So how much can I move? I don't know how it works in current.
It will be rough terrain.
Okay, so half movement basically.
Yes. Half movement.
Can I get out of the pool, or will that require to climb?
It will require for you to climb unless you find a suitable spot where there's no current to try and whisk you away.
I will go here. I like those rocks. I want to go
Okay.
back to those rocks. It wasn't successful the first time, but I'm pretty sure that next time it will go all my way.
Yeah.
So that's,
Alright.
I mean,
So
I think that's all I can do.
Yeah. So you're fighting the current, swimming
Mhm.
upstream, heading back.
I'm a
for those-
salmon!
heading back for those lovely rocks.
And I would like to actually say that. I'm a salmon! As I try to swim against him.
Perfect.
Drake, come save me.
Drake just mutters, "God damn it," under his breath and then dashes 30 feet this way. About 30 feet
Dash?
this way first, and then I will dash down to the bridge here. Can I see? Can I use my bonus action to kind of grab SR bottle out of the water?
It would be an action.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I'll use my bonus action then to bring my spiritual weapon to about this point behind me. I'll pin it. Here.
Okay. Right above those lovely rocks.
Out, it just kind of moves from the water and floats behind me. I'll also add 4 points to my temp.
If I fail this time with a critical fail, I would assume that I'm just trying to grab that weapon instead of the rocks.
I don't suppose I could do a perception to see where the dragon is, or am I too focused on SR bottle?
I would assume that you're very focused on SR Werbottle,
Yeah, that's fine.
claiming that he is a salmon.
That's fair enough.
Don't worry, I have unseen servant to arrange my clothes later. I really need to get an extra set of clothes. Keep getting wet.
I have 4, but they're human-sized.
I could use them as a good towel.
Midrash.
It's your turn.
He shall scoot over to yonder corner while casting a spell.
Spell.
As he runs, he leaves behind a after image that starts twirling around him until there's 4 of them.
Ooh.
Mr. Fancy Pants needs even more defensive abilities.
Clearly.
Well,
You really want to survive to get your skeleton buddies, don't you?
you
It's
know
almost
that
like I've been focusing on that.
you do know that the thing that we're actually missing at the moment is actually the offensive capabilities.
Hey, I tried the offensive, it didn't work.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that we're just like all trying to defend.
let's just say that if I recall correctly, a certain silver dragon went down in a single hit from the breath attack, so even my temp HP probably won't save me from that fate.
Yeah.
But this might give me 2 attempts.
Maybe.
Okay. Cool.
And the
So,
reason
is
I'm
that-
hugging that corner, kind of as if I'm going to go around it soon, but seeing a certain paladin of Bane fishing salmon, I will say loudly, "There's a massive cavern system around the corner. He'll probably try to use it to fly around in.
Well,
A massive cave, not a cavern system."
best hope you have some spells to take down ranged enemies. Then I have no ranged weapon.
I'll point to his floating weapon.
Aside from that,
I'll point to SR War Battle. Chuck him.
halfway,
I have
toss
a
it.
dagger. I have a dagger. That's as far as I go with ranged.
Oh, do you have a rapier?
Perfect.
Yeah, but that's not ranged.
It is when we throw you.
I could be a swordfish then.
So,
That would be awesome.
you hear a loud splash of water
A whale.
from from the southeast.
Salmon is scared.
In this sort of direction.
Salmon is scared.
Before we get to Warburtle, I feel
Yeah?
like this is a great place to take a break.
Good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's an excellent place actually.
Let you strategize.
It's not exactly a cliffhanger, but it is a ledge hanger.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I know what I will be doing once we get back.
Is it
I will be
dying?
doing. No. I'm trying to play an salmon at this point of time. So there's only one.
Do the salmon dance?
Well, you know how there's a specific person trying to fish me out. Salmon don't like to be fished, so I would be trying to swim up the stream. I mean, I'm going to dash the wave.
Oh man.
Well, SR isn't exactly the fighting type.
No kidding.
But hey, he wanted to fight dragons.
No, he
Or,
wanted
well,
you to
watch
fight dragons.
others. Yeah.
He
gotta
wanted
have a
you
hell
to
of a
fight
story.
dragons. He didn't want to fight the dragon.
Uh,
He told
Oh,
you,
man.
go and fight the dragon. I want to write my book about that. He had no intention of going to battle. Oh, what the hell did you do, cat?
well, avoiding the dragon is one thing.
Well, I mean, we have done damage to it this time, at least.
Yeah, that you have.
It's almost dead. We just need 10 more hits of 20 or more damage, and it's dead.
It's time to eat some French MRE muesli. Muesli à François. Ingrédients, flocons de céréales. It's Spanish suddenly.
I'm
Flocons
I'm
de
half
avion,
expecting
flocons
Seth
de
to
pétrole.
get into the chat all drunk from his business trip antics. But alas, no luck. No such luck.
Well, we can add spam.
He would see that the production value has gone up massively.
Holy crap, there's like 20 grams of protein in this pack.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
That's surprisingly good.
What kind of protein?
Ooh. This pack is also 400 calories.
Yep.
Well,
Only 5 packs like that,
that-
and you don't need to eat.
Yeah. That'll keep you
It's-
nice and
it's-
energized.
It's for soldiers, so I understand, I guess.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
On that note,
On what back are you?
Our dragon's back.
So many cool ideas if I wasn't wearing heavy armor.
That's why you're wearing heavy armor.
2 of these are 466 calories.
What are those?
Those
What are those?
the
Oh,
biscuits. 2 of them are 460.
Not your normal tea biscuits.
I've been munching 1.5 just to tide me over while I was
Eat 6
waiting
of
for
them.
supper.
Eat 6 of them.
Huh.
Then you don't need to eat dinner. You have all the calories you need for all day.
That's definitely slightly better than what we had in the army.
The worst part is all of this is tasty and delicious, and I could live on this.
I don't think you can live on 1,000
even
food
the
hundred.
hermetical tin food that was the primary meals for the packages was fucking delicious.
Are we back yet?
But I
From
suppose I
CR.
shouldn't be surprised. They are French MREs. Even the French they understand the value and morale support of good food.
Yeah.
It's probably why these MREs only last 2 years.
I mean, makes sense. So many badges.
So little time.
Yeah. Who
I
wants
just
one?
played Serum a moment ago. Just look. I played Serum.
I'm not kidding, man. I would be interested in a badge or a t-shirt, in even more so a t-shirt.
I'll send you a badge.
It's costly to send it to the UK for both of us. Whoever
like-
pays for it, it's gonna.
Why?
Like, and in an envelope, I think that was €1.50.
Okay.
Also, it doesn't have any value, so you shouldn't pay any import
Yeah.
tax on it.
Unless
Like
you're
one-
saying that it's a
One pin
golden.
badge is definitely not going to be the sort of value that customs is going to look at.
Maybe you should write that it's a golden badge, and then it will
Golden
have
badge.
it for
Although
us.
you never know with the what is it, HMRC?
HMRC I used to work for. I don't work for them now, but yes.
Well, I mean, I remember I had a friend in the UK that ordered a laptop and they requested that she pays the amount she paid for the laptop. So she appealed,
How
but
does that make sense?
she didn't understand it either. It took her like a month to get it actually released from customs.
I had to pay 2,000 as import tax from the graphics card that I had sent out of the country for repair.
Lovely.
Couldn't you show them
Because I was importing a product even though it was exported for repair. But that's
Couldn't you
okay,
show
don't
them-
worry. You're getting those monies back if you put it on your tax report.
I'm not
And
surprised, I'll be
that
honest.
is like 3 pages of paperwork to get 2,000 back. Also,
How
holy
much
shit,
is
this
2,000
muesli is
worth?
delicious. 200 euros?
No, it's worth it.
This muesli has freaking banana, raisins, apricots.
Could we play a salmon
Definitely
again? I'm
oat.
trying to play a salmon, man.
Hey, there was salmon in the primary meal. Salmon and pasta and a good hollandaise sauce, I believe.
No. Salmon needs to run away from dragon. Dragon eats salmon. See?
Sir,
Dragon big mouth.
salmon?
Salmon is small mouth, and then dragon eats salmon. So I don't want to be salmon being eaten.
There's
There's
always a bigger fish.
Always a bigger fish.
So SR, being brave as he is, will swim and swim first to here. And then he will actually try to get here and try to get on the land if I
Okay.
can. Can I?
Just make an athletics check, just to make
Okay.
sure. A 9. Ooh. That is actually gonna be enough.
Okay. I wanted to say that if not, I'm just like looking like a salmon trying to jump on the land and just kind of sliding back down.
You managed to gain purchase with your foot against one of the rocks nearby and bounce yourself onto land, where you land on your side, just kind of wiggling back and forth.
I would like to in the end kind of end it with kind of like if I did it on purpose
Sure.
with my hand beneath my head.
Totally.
Yeah. Class
And the first
act.
thing that I will do is actually check how wet I am, but that will be
Yeah, you are thoroughly soaked. Your unseen servant is gonna have a field day wringing out your clothes.
Oh, they will have a field day looking at SR being naked.
Oh, lovely.
That's my turn.
All right, Drake.
Okay. Seeing SR Warbottle has managed to get out of the water, Drake will
Like
look
a
to
salmon.
Madrash and then point, and then he'll march across the bridge. I'll have my spiritual weapon kind of follow behind me.
Sure. As soon as you march across the bridge, make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit. Okay. Dexterity.
You're not lucky with bridges. Are
Oh,
you that
fuck.
heavy?
Perfect. The bridge, the decrepit bridge here. You can guess what happens.
Oh yeah, I can totally guess what
Yeah.
happens.
Now you have
Oh, the lump.
managed to break 2 out of 2 bridges, and Drake, you find yourself in the water.
I don't suppose I could do an athletics check. To grab onto something.
Hold on to your horses. just
We
to
don't
make
have a
sure.
horse. But by the way,
Not yet.
is a mastiff a medium size?
Yes.
I believe it
I
is.
will-
Yeah.
I will
think
get
so.
a mastiff to ride. Let's check.
Yeah, remember Thule was doing that.
Yeah, that's why I got the inspiration from there. Yep.
Okay, Drake, you
Can
take
ride it.
6 points of bludgeoning damage as
Okay.
the timber and stone construction of the bridge falls on top of you and around you.
Okay, so that's 6 from my temporary hit points.
Yeah, whittling it down.
um,
And now you may make your athletics check to see if you can scramble back up. 18. Okay. Man, that's a little bit completely different kind of athletics result than water bottles. You you managed to. The current takes you like 5 feet, and you manage to scramble back to where the bridge ends on the other side.
I'll shake myself off and then scowl as I look down at the water. Do I still have movement, or is that all gone?
You have like 10 feet of your movement left.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get to about here and then just kind of look around. My spiritual weapon will be floating beside me, and I will. Well, I've used my athletics to kind of save myself, so I have no actions left. So that's me.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, spiritual weapon is not a concentration, so you're fine on that regard too. Midrash. Nod, nod, nod. Try and get
Midrash.
through your
Drake.
muesli.
Drake will look back at him.
I can grant you the ability to walk on walls and ceilings as if it were ground, if that will help.
Drake kind of strokes the beard underneath his mask for a moment with his free hand and then just nods once.
I can jump across without any problem, or
Yes. Yeah.
okay.
You should be able to.
Yep, I shall whip across then, and another scroll is expended that I also wanted to write down. I shall cast Spider Climb
Okay.
on Drake.
There goes our way out.
It can only be cast on one person anyway.
Ah, well, only one of us needs to make it out.
That's second level. Okay. Alright, you have granted Drake the abilities of a spider.
We used to have a druid that could do it.
Yeah, I'll
You used
paste
to
this
have
here
many
so you
things.
have it.
It could also be equipped, which was cool.
And then I shall scamper back across. Nope, I can't because that will be how much? Oh, it's 20 feet already down there. Ouch. I will go back up against that wall then
Okay.
and scout out along the water.
Scan the waters. Well,
Ow.
Sorry.
Alright.
Cat, are you comfortable?
The surface of the water breaks.
The world is breaking.
Yes. You can see it at the very edge of your dark vision midrash. How the water just like splashes upward and then ripples across.
It just
in
ripples
every
across.
direction. And,
All across.
across. Macross.
Across.
As the dragon re-emerges from the water. And let's see here.
Word bottle, we need those lights.
It It opens its wings wide as it heads closer, its wings flapping as it skims the water, and then rises up to 5 feet above the ledge that you are standing on. As this green light glows within its mouth.
Oh, great.
Let's hope your shield is sturdy enough.
Let's see who it hates more.
1 second.
I think I know who it hates more.
Okay. Drake, you raise your shield as you look at the black dragon. However, you are pleasantly surprised as the stream of acid reaches out towards you, that it is not heading towards you. It rakes across the anvil, and the splatters you quickly, swipe away with your shield. But
Okay.
Midrash, make a dexterity saving throw.
I shall do so with advantage.
You also have my roll. D8.
17, I think, will be sufficient, so I won't be using the dice roll yet. I have something
Okay,
in mind.
just saying.
All right.
I know.
In that case, let's see. A 17, so you take 29 points of damage.
It's good that Drake's new character, or Drake as the new character, has not seen this happen before. The acid definitely splashes and makes great contact, but just immediately a green glow just fixes it. Not a scratch on sight.
Drake stares in amazement at this.
The dragon lets out an angry roar into this chamber, the entire cavern echoing with the noise.
Puny whelp! Give up your life for Ashardalon! You know, if you could visualize a campfire, and right next to it there's a can of gasoline, Midrash is currently just pouring that entire can.
Yeah, pretty much. On initiative count 20. Let's see. A sphere of darkness.
What?
Huh?
arrives. A sphere of darkness.
Oh, I heard a fear of darkness.
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Is this the whole wild magic Finn?
Nope.
Huh.
This is the whole Dragon Slayer thing.
Dragons do that? Okay, fair enough.
He had time to set this up as his new lair? He's efficient.
His new lair?
Oh, the one outside with the acid on it was just his bathing lair?
No, that's below the same pool.
So far, we've been going very east and down. The giant lake outside is southwest.
So what the hell is this?
But then again, all water connects to the same ocean.
I love this darkness, but what is
Yes. It is a sphere of magical darkness.
it? Okay.
And where does it appear, I wonder?
Right
Up
there.
on you.
Pretty much centered on the anvil, actually.
Wait, can I see beyond it?
But it's not actually blocking vision right now, so
No, it's
Yeah.
okay because he can't.
pretend.
Because it's yeah. I will pretend that I can't see.
Mm-hmm. Werbottle, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm. So. What would I see? I mean, would I just see a sudden darkness?
Yes. You see
A
just
certain darkness spreading?
Yes, you just see this a sphere of darkness just pop into existence, basically. Everything just goes suddenly completely black.
Was it using words?
No.
Okay. 1 second. I would like. That would be a problem. Okay. I would like to prepare a spell in case I get, in case I can see the dragon trying to spew its attack upon my direction.
Okay.
That's my turn. I can't see them, so I'm not sure what I can do.
Sure. Drake.
Let's see. I will just snort at this magical cloud, and then I will move. Hang on. I will move out of it in this direction. Let's see. How far away is he? Question: if I recast spiritual weapon, will it allow my floating gauntlet to pop up right next to him, sort of thing?
Yes, I think so. I think that's how it works. Right?
Okay. But then again, why waste a second spell slot which I could use for a smite?
Now you're thinking like a paladin.
I'd like to
Breathing is
take
awesome.
the dodge. I'm
You
gonna
could-
hold
you
action to
You
dodge,
could probably jump it.
jump it to reach him.
Yeah.
I'm a bit suspicious of why you're telling me that.
I'm just.
I mean, actually, there's a question. Will spider climb allow me to stick to the dragon?
Well, better than without spider climb.
Do it the cool way.
I was thinking.
Run up behind you and then jump down on.
Yeah, you know what? It does sound pretty cool, and it will make even if it fails, it will still be a cool moment. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna leap towards it, and then try to get onto its back.
Using the spider
Great.
climb.
I'm gonna try it. Screw it. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
It will go wrong.
Fantastic. After this session, I am going to tell you how my first party absolutely demolished the dragon.
Okay.
Let's see. Spider climb. Gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings. Living Sans gains a climbing speed equal to his walking speed. Okay.
It would kind of work like Dragon's Dogma, I suppose. It's like because you're climbing on things.
Dragon's dogma into this. Make an athletics check just to make sure that you manage to grab on.
Come on.
Grab on with your feet.
Yeah. You jump across.
That would be awesome if he could like jump and then kind of land,
The-
like with his feet kind of hold on to the dragon.
As you're coming out of the darkness, you come across the dragon right there, just flapping its wings. You halt for just a second to consider your options, and then you take the leap over across the water and hang on to the dragon's hind leg.
Okay.
You may try and get up to the dragon's back on your next turn.
Can I make an attack?
Yes.
Okay. Can I? This is something that I kind of not homebrewed, but per se, but I allowed it to be creative. Could I use the sword to kind of help? If my attack succeeds, can I use the sword to kind of use it as a handhold sort of thing to help secure where I am?
Sure.
You're using
Yeah.
spider climb.
You're.
Yeah, I
already
know,
using
but
spider climb,
More secure than spider climb is rare.
Okay, that's fair.
you
all
can
right.
definitely really wedge your sword in there if you so wish.
Not so much wedge it, but just if I'm using, what, Stuart, let's just see if my attack actually. That's 1, and I'll throw a divine smite at level 2 at it.
All right.
Let's see, divine smite.
Is it divine though? Is it?
I was actually going to talk to you about that, Tio, but we can save that for after the session. At level 2, so 16.
16. All right.
And
the dragon
then
roars in anguish and anger.
And I will use my second attack. That probably doesn't hit.
15? No. The 15 glances off the scales.
Okay. Still, I did a number on it. Take away. Okay.
Yeah. You did a bunch of numbers on it.
Yeah. Specifically a 9 and a 16.
Yeah.
Does the dragon lose concentration on the darkness?
You're assuming that the lair action is a concentration.
I'm just asking.
Hey, don't take away my cover.
Also, I'm trying to play without playing knowledgeable, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where I was previously, my spiritual weapons kind of. Oh, actually, can my spiritual weapon hit from here? 20 feet?
20. Yeah. It's
all right.
floating 5 feet above the ledge, so yeah.
All right, awesome. I will use my spiritual weapon then to see if I can get another hit on it. Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh. The gauntlet of Bane swoops in from the darkness and again hits one of the sections where there's a deep gash between, or scales have been ripped off, and this acidic blood splatters across your plate mail, Drake, fizzling very lightly against the metal surface, but not doing like damage yet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Not gonna lie, that's pretty. Okay.
Right. Then, Midrash, you are suddenly enveloped entirely by this strange darkness.
Well, as it might or might not be a spell-like effect that I could be familiar with. Can I do a check to see if I understand the nature of this spell?
Yeah. You can make an Arcana check.
Oh, I love that on top. The disturbed version. It's fantastic.
Yes, this is definitely magical darkness. It, considering how it popped out of it, nothingness, and you heard no incantations, it is probably some sort of an innate magical effect.
Okay. Let's see. I think I fixed the spell here then. Now then, I will attempt to scoot along the wall until I find the edge of the spell.
Sure.
So that's 10 feet of movement. I want to stick my head out of the darkness, locate my target, and I want to cast. I don't have it. I'll do the next best thing.
You just see Drake handed on to this onto this dragon.
I shall do the next best thing and cast
Fireball.
Ray of Sickness.
The best
I
thing
don't have
about
fireball.
this is that Warbottle isn't there to see any of Drake's heroics.
I know, right? This is ironic.
He's probably going to wait on the other side of that darkness on the entire fight.
Just not on the surface of the darkness.
But I will cast it at 3rd level. Let's see, and I might need that. Let's see, that I'm gonna need that D.
Go for it.
Hopefully, I get more than one.
5.
16 versus AC. Does
16.
that hit?
Your ray, hastily aimed from the darkness, or from the edge of darkness, heads towards the dragon's head. However, at that very moment, Drake swipes his sword into the dragon's hide, and the dragon rears its head, causing you to miss.
Oh, woe upon me. And then I shall
by a couple
safely
of
scoot
inches.
back in. I shall scoot back into the safety of the darkness.
Great.
Is it safe?
Well, as far as Madrash knows,
Well,
dragons don't see through magical darkness either. He isn't sure, but that's what he assumes.
Me too. That's why I'm staying right where I am. Perfectly happy. Also, I have a wall right next to me, so.
Oh, it actually would have been more damage. Let me fix that.
Ah, okay. The dragon takes up to her wings
Her?
and flies to the very ceiling of this cavern, maybe 60 feet up, and heads also further this way. How much is that? About, yeah, it can do just about that. You can see the stalactites above, on either side of the dragon Drake, as the as the dragon like whips past them, kind of trying to angle it so that you would be knocked against them, but missing in its hurry. However, it will try and like curl up as much as possible, angling its long neck down to try and have a bite at you.
That's fair enough.
A 21.
Yeah, that just hits.
Yeah.
Here's a question though.
Yes.
If he dies while he's holding on with Spider Climb, does he keep the Spider Climb on him while he dies?
I'm the one concentrating on the spell.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if
He's
he
just hanging there by his feet, just flopping around.
Well, this could be a great flag.
Oh man. Okay. You can probably take this. That's fine. It's all fine. We're all fine here.
How much damage is it?
You take 22 points of piercing damage and 7 acid damage.
Shit. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. I
It's
didn't
a
think this
dragon.
did so much damage, but okay. I
Do
mean,
you
with the
remember to
dry.
fill back up on hit points?
Let's see.
Before the session, we had a full rest, so
Yeah, I did, but I'm just counting a sec. 1 sec.
yeah, okay,
I have to
making sure.
minus my. Sorry, Theo. Let me just think a sec. I got 18 temp hit points, so that's 4 gone to my normal hit point, and I have to do a concentration roll.
Plus the 7 acid damage as well.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's say 42 minus the 7. That's about 35. Okay. And I'll do a concentration.
Yep.
Let's see, where is it? Yeah, I succeed.
Yeah.
My heroism's still up.
Hell yeah, you do. It is
Salmon's
Warlock.
turn.
Yes.
What will the salmon do?
Jump in the water.
Actually, that's
the,
not a bad idea.
The darkness actually fades as well.
Oh, okay. So I don't need to actually do that. Great.
I spy with my greedy eye something beginning with an A.
Electrum?
That doesn't begin with an H, but still.
A horde of Electrum.
Yes. Let me guess. There's like 2,000 copper, 4,000 silver.
I would like to Oh, 1 second. Can it actually reach it? How far is it from me, the dragon? Because
Well,
angles is weird.
Yes. It's 55 feet and then it's 60 feet above.
Okay. Would a 60 feet spell reach it?
I'll say yeah, just to keep this simple.
Okay.
And
I'm
to
just
avoid
asking
us
because
from
it's-
trying to calculate the hypotenuse.
So just to calculate me the triangle that occurs when you try to aim to it.
Yeah, the hypotenuse.
Yeah.
Not live on stream, please.
You don't want to calculate that?
No, not really. I don't want to do that in math class.
Okay. I will use this on the dragon whenever it will roll. Okay, there we go.
Dissonant whispers. Okay.
Does it seem scared?
Well, it's hard to tell, but it
Yeah, no.
appears.
Going.
It definitely appears that there's been some effect to the dragon for sure.
Okay. And I would like to also inspire Midrash. Let me see. What song will I choose this time?
Oh, it needs to
Fire,
use its
fire,
reaction
fire.
to move.
No, that doesn't work with you.
Okay. Oh, Drake, you're gonna
Fire,
love this.
maim, crush, and bite gently on the enemy. If you see a little life, don't forget to it again.
Let's see. It needs to use. Use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Yup.
Oh, great.
All right. I guess
It's
Nyom.
Swerbottle. He wants to get it away from him,
you
so...
wind up like roughly there.
Jesus.
Okay. Oh shit.
So yep.
So, and you got inspired, Madrash, and that's about it.
Good thing you're holding a light source. Where did
I'm
it go? Oh,
screwed.
just follow that flying light.
Yeah, you see, you see a tiny speck of light in the distance.
I am so screwed.
between the
Jesus.
stalactites.
Don't worry,
That
at
was
least
the
we are
last
safe.
thing they saw or heard from Drake.
Well, we could probably get to the treasure now.
Wurble arrives on the scene to record the heroics of Drake and causes the dragon to fly further away so he can't see the heroics of Drake.
Well, I can't
What?
because he's lighted. That's the beauty of it. He's lighted,
Good.
so I can actually see.
Walks up
Oh,
to
dear
Madrash
God.
and like, hey, where's Drake? Oh, dude, where's Drake?
Actually, you know what? I will actually ask that. So, where's Drake?
I am screwed.
And that's the end
Guys,
of
I
my
am
turn.
screwed.
That's the end of my turn.
Nah, you're literally attached to him. He doesn't have anywhere he can run from your blade.
Yeah, but he can scrape me against the ceiling and take bites out of.
Well, I mean,
What?
as long as you avoid the bites, you're fine.
Drake.
And as long as you don't
Yeah.
become paste on the walls.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna assume that your spiritual weapon is no longer gonna reach.
No, it's not. Not that far. Hell no. So I'll try and attack.
Intimidate it.
Oh, that's a good hit.
And I will throw in a divine smite.
What level?
I can only throw it at level 1 now, so
Okay.
I'll do the level 1 roll. Hang on. Why do I keep forgetting where this damn pin is? Hang on.
It's in fast actions.
Oh, 13.
13 is good.
Nice.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Another attack.
Hang on. I'm just thinking. I'm gonna try and attack again. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this thing down and ride it if I can.
I would suggest trying to
Shit.
tame it before you ride it.
I'll try and what I'll do. I'll climb up onto its back, and then kind of. It will probably use my action. No, it won't. It will require my action to do that. I was thinking like kind of angle it down, kind of force it to go down.
Well, I mean, just a reminder, a neck has limited motion.
Drake?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'm going to get food for my cat a second. Be right back.
Actually, Madrash and Warbottle.
Yes, my dear.
You see the light hanging off Drake's belt disappearing into the distance. You see it raking across the ceiling of this cavern. And then at the far end, you see it suddenly start to go down at a very rapid pace. As Drake, you clamber atop the dragon, slashing your sword into its hide, sinking it past the scales. The dragon lets out a long, whimpering roar, and then its wings fall limp on either side of it as it comes crashing down. The momentum carries it still a little further into the next bit of the cavern. You are on its back.
Mhm.
The dragon is tumbling. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Shit. Okay. Shit.
Okay.
But you have movement left, don't you?
I have what? Sorry.
If you have movement left, try running. You know when you're running on top of those barrels? That
I
move-
was thinking I could try and leap to the wall or something and stick to it with spider climb, but I don't know if Tia will allow that.
You wanted to ride this thing down, man.
I know. Yeah.
You made it
If I'm
very
good. Yeah, I did. I was going. Basically, I didn't think I killed it. I thought, okay, if I can angle it down away from the rooftop, it's not going to.
clear.
Well, it's angling down. It's what you
Yeah.
tried.
The
Let's
The only
see
problem
how
is
this.
the
crashing down, and you're not completely pinned underneath it, but it does like tumble forward and then like partially roll over you as it keeps moving, and you're like partially sticking to it thanks to your spider climb, following it along until it like skids along the surface. You take 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah.
It's not enough to make you into a halfling.
Yeah.
Let's put it
But
that
it
way.
is massive damage.
Yeah, but.
My legs! I can't feel my legs!
Would you like us to roll on the massive damage table?
No. No, I wouldn't.
Are you sure about that?
I really,
Does
I
it?
really
So what did
wouldn't.
we
No.
find out about
When you say massive, I'm not sorry. I'm not sure what you mean by massive damage table. Sorry.
It's usually some sort of a scar
Disability.
or ailment or disability, which can
injury,
heal.
basically?
Yeah, but if I.
It only has a chance to occur if you take massive damage, which is a certain percentage of your max hit points.
See, the realist in me would like that because at the end of it, I'm on top of a bloody dragon. But at the same time, I don't want
were
to
on
handicap.
top.
But at the same time, I don't want to handicap my character. But go for it, Tia. Go for it. Just do it.
I shall. As soon as
It's
I
in
find
the
it in
DMG.
It's in the what? Sorry.
Yeah, it's in the
DMG, Dungeon Master Guide.
Okay.
I just need to find it again. It's been so
I
Massive-
believe
how
you
is it called?
barely qualified. I think it's 75% of your max HP in one hit. That qualifies you for a massive damage roll.
It's realistic, and I guess I could always sort
It's a
of
ton
recover
fun,
from it.
and
But
it can actually add a lot to stories. So,
mm,
I actually that's how my previous character got the same. He rode a wyvern up. He wasn't going to let it get away, and then of course, well, I mean, what goes up must come down. I ended up losing an arm to it, but I killed it. I lost an arm that was later replaced with a mecha gnome arm that could shoot magic missile. It was awesome.
that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay. Liam, roll a d20.
Okay.
Imagine.
Shit. That's not going to be good.
People.
Not necessarily.
That's not going to be good. I could feel it.
Okay.
You lost your head.
Do
Did you need that?
Do you want me to send this directly to you, or do you want me to reveal it to everyone?
Reveal it. I'm okay with sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Okay.
As he's revealing, just let me put this into your mind here. Solid adamantium hand in black, shaped like the hand of Bane.
So I can't
we
hold
lost
anything
an
with two hands,
appendage.
but I could still I can still use my shield.
Or your sword.
So,
What
which
kind of
appendage?
shield do you have? Because you,
Standard.
a shield can be strapped to your forearm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But what appendage did he lose? It says arm or a hand.
Yes. I would say a hand.
The entire arm or a hand?
I would say a hand. That's more interesting.
Okay.
Cannon vein. Do it. Just
Yeah,
solid
do it.
chunk you stick on.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'll go with the hand.
All right. Add that into your character sheet.
I'll add it in part of the.
So set the scene for the rest of us here. After the darkness and the loud crashing and the sudden silence. What then?
What then? Indeed. What?
The loud groaning and screaming of a man that might be a woman?
Yeah. Do you make noise?
I would imagine I was unconscious for at least a couple of minutes, and then when I wake up, I'll just feel this agonizing pain from my arm. And while I do kind of go, kind of like a Hulk kind of roar, I will still kind of, I will kind of just try and fight past the pain.
Midrash and Werbavel just. So was that the dragon or was it Drake?
I think it's a dragon.
No, I think the dragon makes more sound.
Well, we could always go and check, though. You probably should prepare just in case something to stab it with.
Oh, don't worry. All 4 of me are ready.
Yeah, I was meaning to ask you. Oh, wait, we have a problem. I'm not good at platform games.
That's okay, I got this.
All 4 of you? Oh,
by the way, don't mind what I said to the dragon back there. I already lied and bluffed my way past surviving that dragon once. I wasn't going to let him eat you. I'll probably let most of you.
Oh.
I might have let him have like an arm or a leg.
So just nibbling, you say?
Yeah, I mean, battle scars are the things heroes are made of.
I don't know about that. I never met a hero that was made of battle scars.
So, just to clarify, I
over?
can.
Could I jump over? Theo?
With a running jump, I think so.
Woohoo!
So
running jump!
The water isn't speeding past at a high current either. Go for it, Liam.
So,
sorry, I was just saying. So just to clarify, I can still use my shield.
Yes.
And my sword in the one hand.
Yep.
I just can't hold anything else in basically one hand.
Yeah, you can't hold anything two-handed.
That's fine. I accept that. It's not like I was using anything two-handed anyway. So.
Yeah.
Madrash.
Yeah.
I found something. Well, a lot of little things.
That is what we in the adventuring world call a horde, a dragon's horde.
How much is there here?
Alright, so, just to paint a picture, a short distance offshore sits a small isle, 30 or 40 feet across. Stalagmites thrust up at the ceiling above, and the dark waters lap quietly at its shores. Several spots on its surface glimmer even in the gloom, suggesting the promise of treasure to be had. Now that you are here, you can see quite the piles of different kinds of coin here, along with some, it seems, gems, perhaps a couple of weapons in there as well.
So, are we in a hurry anywhere?
Yeah, I want to find Drake, see if he's okay.
Oh, right.
Problem is, how do we get over there?
I was thinking that you can fly.
I can't.
Not yet.
Well, what we could
Not
do,
ever.
I could ride on your shoulder, so I won't get wet.
What's the dwarven clan's name, Tio?
Clan
They,
Gideon?
they are the Stonehammers? Yes, Stonehammers.
Okay,
I
and
have
it's
a
the
better
spine of a
idea.
world we're kind of in now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about I ride on your shoulders?
And that doesn't make any sense.
It
You're
makes
much bigger
perfect
than me.
sense.
No, you're much bigger than me.
No problem.
Drake, if you're dead, say I.
Just for roleplay purposes, I'd like to be, at this moment anyway, unconscious after the landing.
Sure.
Well, he's not dead. He didn't say anything.
Yeah, here's the problem. I don't have any spells to get me across there. And my rope is, well, way, way far away. Kind of
Well,
limited.
I have an idea. I will get out my rope and do a mage hand and then drag the rope across.
Okay.
And now what?
Probably tie it up over there somewhere.
Do I see anything that I can tie it to?
Yeah, there are rocks, there are stalagmites.
Okay, I will tie it to one of the thicker of the rocks that will probably not move.
Sure, one of the ropers.
Exactly, that one.
It won't move until we get close.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
mean,
purpose.
it'll help you get across.
Good. See, even helping. With advantage, I guess. Wait, do I need to roll for it when it's with advantage with the roper? And then I will look at Midrash. And now what?
For now, I will put away my stuff. I'm gonna take off everything except my pants to
Okay.
start wading across, pulling myself with the rope.
Don't you want to remove those as well?
No, you little perv.
No, I'm just thinking about weight.
Nah, the pants doesn't weigh nearly as much as my humongous balls.
I knew that you have humongous balls. You're always dangling.
As he rounds the corner, he will turn around like, I got balls of steel.
Then you
Okay.
hit a stalactite from the ground. Ow!
Can I spot a drake?
Yes.
Can I also spot a dragon?
Yes. So dragon,
Is he,
you can see
stuck?
that there is like a small impact crater, basically. The dragon is hunched over at the far end of it. Drake at some point has fallen off the ride and is like slightly to the side, although looking quite battered and bruised.
I have both an alchemist supplies kit and a poisoner's kit. Is there any chance that one of them will contain a piece of smelling salt?
Midrash, what's going on?
An alchemist probably would. At
Yeah,
least
I'll
likelihood
take
of
one
it.
out. I'll take out that and hold it under his nose to see if I can wake him up. Yeah, I found Drake.
Tie
I
the
think he's
rope to his
alive.
boot. I will drag him here.
No.
All right. And I will start looking at the gems if I can spot any big ones that are shiny.
Yeah.
Does Drake wake up?
To smelling salts? Yeah. Yes.
I'm not actually
That was
going to
awesome.
the gems, by the way, Theo. I'm just
Yeah.
like standing and looking behind me to see if I can spot any.
Sure.
Okay.
There are a few. You can
Okay.
definitely pick them out.
I'm still holding the rope.
Yeah. So Drake.
Okay. Drake will wake up. He'll. Everything's
a-
blurry for him for a moment as he
There's
looks
a
around.
bare-chested red dragon thingy.
Yeah, I see the Medrash. I don't not recognize him. I realize who it is, and then just kind of groan, and then suddenly this sharp pain hits me, and as the pain hits me, I just go, "Ah!" and I kind of grasp onto my shield arm as I hold on to where my hand used to be.
Madrash, is he dying?
I'd say
No, but he's in excruciating, terrible pain.
I can help him.
I would say that the arm or the hand is still there.
Hmm.
However, it has been crushed probably by your own shield, actually.
Okay, yeah, that
One
makes
of the
sense.
tumbles.
I have a mending spell.
Yeah, I hold on to my crushed hand, just kind of screaming in a way, and then I just kind of go, and then kind of sit up as I hold on to my
Madrash
crushed
will
arm.
kind of just in front of his face, like, hey, focus! You're paladin. You can fix the pain, I think. Try.
Drake will just kind of glare from the mask at Midrash for a moment, and then just kind of, and then he starts. This will be a cool moment to do that. Let me just get it up, actually.
Oh, we need to get it up, huh?
Shush you.
Um,
Where was the
I'm
oath
so
first?
glad Sepp isn't here because Silik would definitely have dragon gonorrhea again. by this
Drake
point.
will
Yep.
start reciting this. It is not enough to merely defeat an enemy in battle. Your victory must be so overwhelming that your enemy's will to fight is shattered forever. A blade can end a life. Fear can end an empire. And as he says that, he starts to calm down and then focus enough to cast Lay on Hands, maximum of 25 hit points healing. Bringing up to.
Madrash looks at him and kind of. Yeah, I don't think fear killed that dragon.
And putting him back up to 32.
Great.
yeah, I think it had to do with Madrash shooting some magic at it.
Drake
But hey, at least you can add Dragon Slayer to your repertoire.
Okay, thank you. And then Drake will, still gasping in pain, he will calmly. Can I push the dragon off me, or is it?
It's not really on you. You're like slightly
Okay.
to the side.
I'll just kind of kick the dragon's corpse for a moment and then get up. I'll stand over it, looking down, and then I'll look down at my crushed hand. I'll look to Medrash, and for the first time, kind of give him like a sort of. I'll take off my mask with my free hand, and then kind of I'll turn to him. I need your help. So I realize that my hand is basically no good anymore.
Now there's a question. Make a medicine check.
Okay. This will actually be kind of hard because I'm currently still writing that bio. Give me a sec. I think I have a +2 to my. Hang on. So yeah, +2. Okay.
Wow.
No, wait. Is it +2? I have +1 wisdom modifier, and plus. Oh yeah, and it goes up with the. So it's. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. Hang on. I'm just saving what I've done so far, and then I'll have a look. Medicine. 11. Yeah, I thought it would be. Okay.
A 19. All right. At first, it's like a numb feeling, almost like it's completely overwhelmed the pain receptors, basically. It feels okay after you lay on hands, but then you start to like study it and like try and move your fingers, and they don't respond. And you take your other hand and just like try and move the fingers, and you can feel that they are like limp and moving and bending in ways the fingers shouldn't.
Mm.
And you feel your palm and feel that it's definitely not okay. So yeah, you managed to, with a 19, diagnose that everything from basically the wrist down has been crushed.
And there's basically no way of healing that. Not at this current.
Except for some sort of regeneration by magical means, most likely not.
Drake will skip down at the hand with a grimace. He'll look back to Midrash. And then, if I leave the hand where it is, it's going to fester, basically, isn't it?
That is very likely. If you leave it as
I'll grab my sword with my free hand, and then I look to Midrash, and I hand the sword to him. I need you to cut this off.
Oh, so you're saying you need a hand with that?
Is he asking for circumcision?
Drake just grimly nods. If this hand continues to fester, if this hand stays on, it's going to continue to fester.
What is he cutting?
His hand! Well, it's basically a pancake. Wow, that is crushed. That looks terrible.
What? He has a pancake? Where did he get it?
Oh, his hand!
His hand has a pancake?
And then I go, Midrash, using his name for the first time.
Oh, see, you do know my name.
And then he hands the sword to him. And then from his pouch, he takes like, I don't know, he just takes just to kind of like something to clench his teeth onto.
Sure.
And sticks it in his mouth. It's sticking it in his mouth.
Like a
and then
bundle of socks.
something, yeah, just something to kind of so he doesn't break his teeth or something. And then he hands him the sword. Do it.
Wait. I will start trying to rummage around in his backpack. You have a water skin in here?
And then I nod, and then pull it out.
I'll take it out. I don't have my own stuff, so I can't do anything but cast ferment on it. And have a good long sip, and then pour the rest on your hand to sterilize, and on the blade.
Okay. And then he nods, and then drinks it, and then pours it on his hand. And then kind of grimacing and looking, and not looking away, but kind of tense, waiting for the pain he knows is going to come. He just goes, "Do it."
As a village hack and quack, I've probably done a few of these on the people that probably could have been saved.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, it would have been better with a hand axe or some kind of butchering tool, but
Yeah.
is it preferable to use a dagger rather than a long sword?
It's a magical lawn sword if it helps, so it's not.
I mean,
there's no bone to be in the way.
Kind of
so...
the more heft you have to it, the easier it'll be to cut it. A dagger would be a lot of like sawing it off, basically.
So a hammer won't be good?
No.
Oh, he's already been through the hammer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with a hammer you can kind of,
I mean,
finish stuff.
This is like information you've gathered, Midrash, from like one of the farmer's sons back in Coneybury who came in with Flatfoot, and you just like took a dagger to both of his feet to try and fix it, and it just ended up making things awkward.
I have a small knife if you need one.
It's okay. He's got a sword. So
Right.
he'll stretch out his arm, and I'll take hold of basically the busted up fingers, and kind of use that to stretch and pull, and then heft the blade.
Okay.
Drake will look at Medrash's eyes for a moment and just nod.
Okay, so in 3, and I'll do it on 2.
Perfect.
So,
Make
while you cut his hand,
Midrash, make a make just a strength check.
and he will fail. That will be interesting. Like, he will fail to actually cut your hand.
Crit fail! Crit fail!
You cut it off at the elbow instead.
Oh God!
Cut his head off. There, no more pain.
Pull the fingers a little too hard and slip. With a 12, yeah, the cut isn't the cleanest possible that you might be able to make. However, in the situation that you're in, it's definitely workable. You cut straight through the wrist and leave off basically a stump.
Bring the hand with you. I need a hand.
With cutting off a hand, at the end of the day, there's going to be still some nerves attached, so I imagine that's a great amount of pain.
Yes. Would you like
Yeah.
some damage?
Not so much damage, but just kind of, I suppose,
damage?
whether or not I stay conscious
Oh,
would make
you
sense.
like a madness effect?
No, not a madness.
Yeah, if you want to pass out from that, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, Drake will kind of gasp and then let out, and then kind of collapse to his knees for a moment as he goes unconscious.
Hey!
As time is of the essence, I will rip a piece from my pant leg, douse it in water and cast ferment on that, and tie it up around the stump. It would have hurt even more to do that anyways.
Mm-hmm. So,
How deep is the water here, by the way?
well, as Midrash waded through with the rope, he definitely didn't feel the bottom on his feet, against his feet.
And you don't know, but you've seen the dragon swimming around in at least the opening of it, so it's fair to say this is probably even deep.
So could you give me a hand?
I am doing triage.
Oh?
So while he is unconscious, I'll kind of.
You need me to come and
look
cut another
over.
piece?
No, I got my pound of flesh.
Just
I'll
give me a
bring
hand.
him over. I got a hand. Don't worry about that.
Good.
While
Because we
he
need
is
quite a few hands.
unconscious-
Please toss me the hand.
No,
I want to be given a hand.
he's unconscious.
Yes. Paint a smiley on his face.
Medrash eats the hand.
Eats the hand. What?
Num 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 num.
What? This guy's a cannibal.
It's not cannibalism
Hey!
if you're a dragon.
No, it isn't.
What are you
Besides,
eating?
you're a. What's the. Chalton is the word.
Yes, I am Cholton. Yes.
Hey, Midrash. What do you... What
Don't
did I
worry
hear
about
you-
it.
Oh, okay. I will start looking...
I'm just
checking
tending to
it out.
his wounds, okay? He passed out. Why don't you
see if there's any nice way to divide up all that stuff over there.
Sure. I would like to try and estimate the amounts of approximately the coins.
Sure.
Oh, by the way, I would much prefer gems over coins because they're more useful in spellcasting.
But they are also lighter.
They are more useful in spellcasting. I don't care about the weight.
No, there's actually a weight issue here.
I don't care. So that's what
All right.
sinew tastes like.
So, with that session behind us,
Wait, we
Still
have
8
8 more
minutes
minutes.
of precious time.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta check that horde, man.
I will give you the exact. Well.
Do you
What
know
is
the
it-
benefit of only being 3 people?
What is it that you'd like to do at the start of next session?
Well, if we're
Stack
not
up with
checking
the
this
coin.
horde now, I'd check the horde for
I
anything
am
useful.
asking because I might just dump all of the information about the horde on you now.
We will probably go across. I mean, we will probably check out the horde as we start.
Yeah, and some quick RP about him waking up.
And losing his
Yeah.
hand, yeah.
So, if
I got
if,
rid of it.
if anything, would you like wait and then take a rest or something like that? Considering that this
Yes.
is a fairly sizable horde, it will take you a while no matter what to.
Yes, and I will be doing ritual cast identifications and detect magics and stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah. And Drake will be recovering from losing his hand. So
Yeah. So we can start up from you guys having gone through the horde next time.
So we had a long rest, or what? How?
You would be able to take a long rest at the end of going through the horde, definitely, if you wanted one.
Yeah, I'm at
Yeah.
1 hit point.
Yeah.
And I will use probably the Loman's tiny hut in order for us to sleep. I mean, quietly.
I will fill myself back up then.
Me too.
be free, I suppose.
So,
Well, I only had 3 hit points lost.
There you go.
Who
See what you
expected
think of
us
that
to
little
kill a
addition I've
dragon?
added to the bio.
oh, it's on the main bio page.
Oh, nice. Oh, I like that.
XP?
Yes.
No,
Just a second.
that
Mhm.
+1 shield, that will be awesome.
I need it. Just kidding.
Yeah, plus your old shield is probably broken.
No doubt after that, yeah.
Let's see. Did you add it at the end of the bio?
Yeah.
I don't think forced is the right word. Tricked is probably better.
It's tricked. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Hey, I'm happy for any critique.
Yeah, it's just there wasn't so much force involved as there was trickery.
All right. well now. This.
We are dividing the loot for also the ones that aren't here, right?
Yes, I would assume so.
Yeah, that's only fair.
How
Unless
many
you
are we
decide
then?
otherwise.
6? 5? 5, right?
I don't think we
Yeah,
could have
fine.
been able to carry it, the 3 of us, anyways.
Actually, we could.
6,200 silver.
Yeah.
I did the calculation in the 5th edition in Sunday. You can actually carry that.
Yeah, the problem is I'm already at almost 3,000 silver, 600 gold,
You have more than
750 copper.
Yeah, you have more than
I
me.
can't contribute at least.
The gold will be more manageable at least. Divided by how many of us is 4?
5.
No, 5, yeah. So 286 gold pieces each.
Okay. Here's
Cool addition.
a little XP dump.
1960, nice.
Oh, is that exactly what I need?
It's not gonna be what I need.
Oh,
I need
it's 70 more than I need. Sweet!
Yeah, those misceptions definitely cost me on the XP front.
Why? What is that calculation? Oh, that's
My
points?
gold.
Okay.
Yeah. My gold I'm
I was like,
calculating now.
you can't have that little XP.
No.
I'm at 13,085 at current XP, and I'm just under 1,000 to get to the next level.
I now learn Animate Dead as a free spell. I also learn Restore the Undead and Silvered Bone as class spells. My undeads are improved and in plus health, and also my breath attack goes up. Fuck yeah. This has been a long time coming, eh, Theo?
Yeah. You just needed to finish this fucking dungeon, and then you could have leveled.
And we finished with 3 man.
Yeah. Wand of Magic Missiles.
Ooh, now I can do Magic Missile.
Yeah. Unless
the rest were +1, +2. Yeah. That was just the only named thing. Yep.
Okay, so as well as how much silver pieces each? 1240. Okay.
Fantastic.
2404.
Tio, you can probably assign me 4 character sheets. Yeah, the skeletons are going to be wearing different things and have different attributes to them, so I need 4 separate ones.
Sure. Skeleton friends.
Bob, Richard, James, Clyde.
James May.
Yeah, let's name them at least 4 of the 3 of them after the top tier.
Why not?
Okay. Let's see.
May is the tiny one.
Hammond, Clarkson, May, and Stig.
Stig.
Oh yeah, that'll be the 4th one, the Stig.
Good. Well, no, I guess we'll be role playing that in the next session. But yeah, I'm definitely after that shield.
I mean, if you have a need, I'm sure nobody is gonna complain about it if you put in a claim.
I do believe you're the only shield user. I mean, Word Battle can use it, but does he want to use it?
I will probably let you have it. I think that my character would probably want the Potion of Flying.
Okay. Well,
I think that will apply to my flaw, Theo.
Yeah.
The desire for that potion.
Ah,
well, as long as no one has any objections, then yeah, I'd take the shield.
Sure. Can I take the potion of fly?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay.
who
The
needs
great
flight
axe is
anyway?
going to be an issue on divvying up.
+2 great axe. That's actually nice.
I'm sure we can tack more weapons onto Hull.
That plus 2 great axe would have been good if it wasn't for the fact I can't use it now because I've lost a hand.
Well,
See,
that's only temporary.
there you go. Now you have a subfolder under characters, which is called Skeleton Friends. They're all named appropriately. Cool.
Did my pet mouse level?
Of course, it is now a dire rat.
It's a mouse, man. It's a
it-
mouse.
It's like it's like Pokemon evolves. Do you wish to press B to cancel?
I'm not actually moving my character here. I'm just checking what they see. There we go.
Right.
And the plus 1 shield doesn't need attunement, does it? At
Nope.
this moment in time, anyway.
I will flip you over to the table, and yeah, that was a good session.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was
That
fun.
was great. I was not expecting you guys to do so well.
Especially with 3 of
You
us,
were-
yeah.
Yeah, and you were going to regale us with the tale of how the other guys crushed it.
Yes, they had an encounter with a. It was an adult black dragon. The while the long range characters, which was most of them, there was a paladin, a rogue, a ranger, and a warlock sorcerer. They were on the walls of a city built by giants, and they were launching stuff up at the black dragon while it was coming down to scorch them all. Meanwhile, the barbarian of the party had the bright idea that he was gonna get catapulted up at the dragon.
I like where this is going immediately.
The warlock, if I remember right, cast fly on himself, so that he could then cover the distance to the barbarian, and then cast spider climb on the barbarian while it was falling onto the dragon. So then the barbarian was on the dragon's back, riding it, and cleaving into it with a great sword, I believe it was. Straight into the dragon's back. The entire time during the fight. And the dragon, no matter how it tried to bite and scratch, and even plunge itself into the ground to try and get the barbarian off it. Every single time the barbarian somehow avoided the attacks or the ground or whatever else was thrown at him. So eventually he just very casually rode the dragon to the ground after slaying it in midair.
That's impressive. That is pretty cool.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, he rode it down and then jumped off at the last moment so that the warlock could catch him with Featherfall. So he didn't even take fall damage.
Now that's
Yeah.
that's impressive.
And meanwhile, our good friend the Moss, also known as Lee, had his ranger constantly shooting long-range sniper shots at the dragon with his frigging bow. I hate that dude.
He was shooting at 600 feet, didn't he, at that time?
Yeah. Yep. Probably.
I'm guessing he had sharpshooter.
Yeah, he had all the buffs. There is a reason why Gustav, the legendary ranger, is said to shoot goblins at 6 miles away.
Oh god. I can just picture that. That's just encounter ending. Who cares? He can shoot them from that far away. Who cares what happens?
Pretty much. Anyway, that's the end of stream.
All right.
Say goodbye to stream.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Mr. Stream.
stream.
I will put up the end credits even though there is absolutely nothing on the end credits because we don't have a bot up. So,
We don't have what?
a bot up.